I'll start recording then.
See you.
See you, Dick.
You know, roll out.
Where are you, Kev?
Just up the road from the garage.
Volivu?
Garage.
Yeah, that's where I was too.
Yeah.
Like that.
I think we all got jobs from Volivu so far. I can see Moondog, BP, Kev, and me. We're all in close proximity.
Alright, I'm gonna start.
And we all should be going right.
Good afternoon, fellas.
What's up, Dad?
Just getting done with the routine of the medicine.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do my intro here.
Working with the rest of the guys here, so.
What's up, everybody? It's the Bipolar Prophet, and welcome to the Monkey Show Live with some ETS2 multiplayer coming out of Paris. I'm headed to Marseille. We're currently stuck in France today. Those were the jobs were coming from. Not a big deal. Driving through the French DLC is always pretty. So, anyway, I think we're all here. I'm hooked up to a load. I know Stu's hooked up to a load. Kevin's going to get his load. And Moondog is doing something.
I'm on the way here in just 1 second. I'm just
I can see you, Moondog.
getting track IR going, and then and I'm on the way.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, we should all be going right out of this garage, right? So I'm going to actually start moving down the road.
Kev should go into Le Mans though, so if you want to just let him jump first.
No, I've changed to Marseille.
Marseille, okay.
Yeah.
And then it's that button. Hey,
So
stuff works.
Get out of here.
Well, Montpellier's before Marseille, unless you go a different route. So, are we going down the A6 or A71 for UBP?
I have no idea. I'll follow whoever's going. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to get out of that garage.
Marseille and Montpellier are next to each other, so whatever. If you're going first, we'll follow you to Marseille. And I agree, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm very unhappy with my seating position. I don't like it. I'm not used to it. It's too high. Better for flying, bad for driving.
Okay.
All right. I'm out on the road, but I can't stay here long with the amount of blue dots.
Yeah, just
that are
go.
kicking around.
We'll catch BP. And we'll just don't go above 40 miles an hour and we'll catch up to you.
Yeah. Well, I can only go about 40 anyway with this truck. That's not going to be a problem.
I can see Kev right behind
Why
me.
is that not working?
And Moondog's just setting himself up, so.
Yeah, I adjusted cables, so I'm wondering if the connection for on the bottom of the G27 is secure, because I can't start the engine in the truck. You know, normal football stuff.
Well, it also could be that if you unplugged your USB cord, it may not have reset it to ID1. Make sure, go to profile, make sure make sure that happened. Oh, like I haven't done anything like ETS. I don't have a problem with it, but I know like Project Cars and iRacing will give me shit because all my joysticks are plugged in now, so I'm gonna have to remap everything. But I can't be honest, so I don't have a iRacing race till Tuesday, so I don't care.
You're like through the options, make sure that
yeah, you go into global device settings in your profiler.
Yeah, it's only keyboard. Yep, yeah.
Make sure it's checked that says USB 1. So if it's not registering it, you might want to unplug it and restart it.
It's registering it. It just was set up for keyboard.
Oh, for keyboard. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. I don't usually have that problem with ETS, but it does it with all the other games.
And I'm going to be racing my first race Tuesday with a joystick, not a joystick, but a controller.
Oh, there you go. Always fun.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a controller.
I haven't done it. I've never raced with a controller.
Oh, Jesus, you sold for this.
Some kind of steering wheel. Well, I slowed down. I'm still getting used to this. Like, I'm sitting way more upright than I used to, so I'm still getting used to it. And, these pedals have this huge heavy metal base, right? that the pedal's attached to. You'd think that wouldn't slide around, but for some reason they decided it would be a good idea to put 4 rubber feet on the bottom of it. So I got to pry those off because they keep the pedals. The pedal base weighs about 10 pounds and it still slides around.
There's a stuff called Gorilla Tape. Works wonders.
No, there's this stuff called screwdriver and pry those stupid rubber feet out of it and it'll be fine. Either that or I'll masonry bolt it down to the concrete, one or the other.
That'll also work.
Yeah. I have the stuff to do it, so I might just do that. I don't know. I know I want to get this TV up on the wall eventually, though. I got the hanging kit, the VESA kit for it. I just need to get it up there. Because at least now I have room to put one more of these 40-inch monitors up if I wanted to. Not that I probably will, because it's too much money and I don't have that.
Yeah, I thought I got that wrong.
What's this money you speak of, sir?
Exactly.
It's a mythical thing that nobody's ever seen before.
Although I did drop $25 on the Quality Wing 757 so that I could fly with you guys that have the freemium version. I tried the freemium version. I'm like, it doesn't even have an FMC. I can't fly it. Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about.
I can't fly a
nice,
Boeing without an FMC. I just can't do it. So I flew it a couple. I did a couple of quick flights with it. It flies pretty good. I mean, it's very simple, but to be honest, for FSX Team Edition, that's fine. I don't like. I'm only gonna if I fly with I'm working on configuring my FSX Team Edition, getting some scenery in it and stuff, because I'm not messing with my main installation. It's too
right. No,
too old.
Wouldn't
and too
ask you to. Yeah.
So.
Trust me, I've messed with it enough myself lately that once you have it right, don't flip and touch it.
Right.
Which is why I'm like, oh yeah, so let's introduce Orbix to it.
Well, see, now I installed
Orbix
Orbix Vector, I installed Orbix NA, I installed Orbix, all the land classes from my FSX installation. Hey, David, how you doing? I am hauling scrap metal, I think, to Marseille, France. We're sort of inching along now,
yeah.
Letting everybody get
yeah, I've got my load and I'm
configured.
headed towards you.
I put my Aerosoft planes in FSX, that Quality Wings, my iFly 737. I didn't put any of my PMDG stuff in because I'm just can't be arsed.
I mean, if you're not, unless you're going to do it as often as you do your other flying, it's not worth.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
And to port those PMDG stuff over to the FSX Steam Edition is a huge big deal. And I'm not paying $12 to get the Steam Edition versions of planes that I'm perfectly happy with in regular FSX. So
right.
It was easy with the Aerosoft. It's free. It's just a tiny little file.
Sorry. I breathed in huge amounts of fucking smoke this week from work. Like the factory opposite us was burning a load of shit, and the smoke. Somebody had the door open, so we got all the fucking smoke in.
So I left my large garage that has everything with it, fuel pumps and all that. Grabbed my load, headed down the road to catch up to you guys. Your fuel is getting low.
Okay, well, I'm sure there'll be a fuel stop along the way. I'm halfway anyways. I got half a tank of fuel. I'm going to need fuel before long anyway. Do you want me to pull over, Moondog, so you guys can...
No, I'm up here jumping on motorway now, so...
Alright.
A10,
Yep.
I'm jumping on it now.
Sure.
Yeah, we're heading down it towards past the toll booth. We'll be turning left. But that we ain't got to toll booth yet.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a toll booth coming up. I don't have my map zoomed out that much.
I just zoomed out full way just to have a look and see where the next garage is, but there's no fuel garages on full map view.
Oh, that's good, and I got 25 gallons, 196 kilometers.
Oh, there'll be one before
how
that.
quickly I can run out of fuel. Normal procedure for me. Lift and coast.
Well, you get a nice downhill coming off the ramp onto the motorways. get some glide out of that.
No, that's the other thing. I'm also World of Truck, so I got to remember I can't go over 90 anyway. So.
Well, I'm only going 60 at the moment.
All right, so I was watching Mission Impossible the other night. Nothing important about it other than the fact at the very end, Ethan Hawke is on a British Airlines.
Sure.
British Airways. I'm like,
And that's what you notice is a plane.
yeah, I know. At the end, yeah, that he's on British Airways, and I'm like, is BP flying that? That's literally what I thought. I mean, not, you know.
You guys got to see the new British Airways safety video. It's hilarious. So good. I mean, it's funny. I didn't like it at first because, you know, British Airways has always had a very, not serious, but, you know, sort of straightforward safety video. But because of all the other airlines doing the funny ones, especially like Qantas and, you know, and all those, they do, and Virgin Atlantic. And Virgin Atlantic puts on they have a whole, is this just a toll booth? Just a toll booth coming up anyway. But Virgin Atlantic puts on a whole like song and dance number for their safety thing. This one's really funny, and the cool thing is somebody's already converted it to work with the PMDG planes, so that'll be playing as I'm taxiing to the runways now.
I just drifted off as I was looking at my tablet there.
The middle, the left
Two. Left two.
Is it two? Yeah, left two are the drive-through ones.
30 miles an hour. 50 kilometers an hour, whatever you want.
I always slow down more than that. I know you can go through them at that speed, but I don't trust these things.
This is coming from someone who's rammed through them at high speed before. I know what their limits are. I've literally smashed a car through here once to get through. Like the car was going through and the gate was only closed before I got there, so I just went full throttle right through it. Smashed the car so hard that it went flying over the barricade to the other side of the road.
Now, it's got me going right up here.
Right, yo. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I better turn right as well. So I'm way over to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Moondog. He's at the toll booth now. I'm just sitting waiting for you to take the lead again, BP.
730. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if you were. 734 kilometers.
400 miles.
Yeah. 100 miles.
Well, just a wee bit under, but whatever.
Probably this coming week at some point. On the weekends, I stream ETS2 with these guys on Saturday, and then Farm Sim always on Sunday. So probably sometime during the week. I don't know. I don't have a schedule of when I do it, but it'll definitely be during the week at some point. Going to be Old Ridge on Monday, and then probably Newbie Farm on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Pardon me.
Well, I might as well get to full speed. That the fastest this job will let me go, because you guys can all go faster. So there we go.
Well,
90 kilometers an hour.
Aren't I the only one that's not got welded trucks? I think the free use have.
Oh, probably, yeah. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, like
That's a
that.
nice paint job there, Kevin, on that truck.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? That's a nice looking truck.
Yeah.
So the heavy
Looks
charge.
nice pulling that trailer too.
Yeah, I've got a 9-ton trailer and I can sell it like a bitch, so I'm no problem keeping up with you. But I can see Kev and Moondog, I'm quite a bit behind.
No, I was waiting for Moondog to catch up.
Hey, Peter, how you doing? Welcome.
I'll bring up the rear.
No problem.
I don't even know what this weighs. It can't be very much, because this thing isn't having any trouble with it. And if it was the tiniest bit heavy, this truck would be doing 50 kilometers an hour right now. So
Scrap metal, I think that was around 15 tons or something like that. No, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was in like double figures midway.
course, these roads are pretty flat too. It won't start to get hilly till we get a little further. So how you doing today, Peter? How's it going? I just have some damage on my truck, just wear and tear damage. Just probably get that fixed at some point.
I think I had 2% damage. It's just like wear and tear as well, which is unusual for me because I'm usually at like 50%.
We're going to be going right up here.
I treat the cars like footballs.
You treat the cars like they're not solid objects.
Yes.
You should join us, Peter, sometime with a little multiplayer ETS. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when everything goes right, you know?
Yeah, what are you talking about? It's more fun when it goes wrong.
Yeah. Not for me.
It's a pleasant drive when everything goes right.
Right.
It's an interesting show when it doesn't.
It's a much better stream when everything goes wrong, right? But
yeah.
I can think about it. So,
right. There better be fuel up here soon.
Yeah. Nope. I can't see any in this map. I'm zoomed out max. I can see some down the road we just left, but I can't see any down this road. I can see a toll booth.
Well, duh. A toll booth every 10 feet.
Yeah, well, Kev's going to have to start pushing me here before too long.
It's downhill, you'll be fine. Just roll with it.
There's got to be fuel somewhere.
Hang on, I'll just slam the brakes on and I'll have a look at the map.
I just start rolling. Let's slam on the brakes in front of Moondog.
I pulled over to the hard shoulder. There's fuel just after the toll booth. Yeah, that'll be about like. Can you make it 30 to 50 miles?
Yeah,
58 kilometers, but I'm quite literally just coasting now. So.
There you go.
Not that. I keep hitting the wrong button.
No, you should be fine because it's only like 30 to 50 miles ahead to get the fuel.
I'll have to get fuel too. I'm not as bad a shape as Moondog, but I don't want to run out.
Yeah, as soon as you get to the toll booth, it's like a stone's throw in front of that. You should see it.
Is it on the highway? We don't have to get off the highway?
Yeah, it's on the highway. Motorway highway, yeah.
Motorway, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, whatever. Use whatever word you want. It's on the road we're going, yes. Right, I'll hammer up to 65 and catch you up.
Yeah, I set my cruise control to 90, but we're going uphill a little bit, so she's not going to really do
Oh,
it.
there you are. No, I better slow down. I'm going to catch up to you a little too fast if I keep going that speed.
Don't look now, guys, but it's daytime. Holy crap.
It's been daytime the last several of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the toll booth there. Kevin Moondog's passing now,
right.
so...
Yep. And you'll see the sign for the rest stop right before the bridge.
What, did we get off here? Or?
No, don't get off. Just keep following the road.
Okay.
You're going to go by there's a toll booth at that junction, but you're not getting off there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right on the other side of the bridge you're going to go under is the entrance to the fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, you're passing under the bridge now, Moondog, so...
Yeah, and Kev and I are trying to figure out what we're doing here. And
it's a dual island, so I'm going to get fuel on one side, somebody can get it on the other side.
I've got 1 gallon left.
144 a liter. That's not too long.
So let's put it this way. I am going to completely fill this truck.
I've still got to get some grey roads here, so I'm following you.
514 euros. Why not?
Wait a minute.
Oh, that was a bit of a bump.
Come on, have enough fuel to pull forward. Oh, what the heck did I catch on?
You know what? That's happened to me before. I've run out right at the. That island is pretty narrow.
Yeah, I think I caught just on the outside.
I went up over the curb a little bit, pulling out.
I'm caught on the sign here.
Do you want me to reverse up at the way?
just needed to. I
I'll
just
stop right
quite
here.
literally got to get the corner of the truck around the edge of the sign that won't move at all now.
Oh, these pedals are gonna annoy me. They're gonna get bolted to the floor. I'm just up the way a little bit at the merge back to the access road for the highway. And I'll be right back in 1 second.
I was thinking, why can't I fuel up? And then I was realising I didn't turn the engine off. Not need much anyway. What, 87 litres? Is all I needed to fill up with?
Well, see, the thing is, I was there at the shop with the,
Yeah, the fuel station there.
fuel pump. Yeah, and it's like, let's, just pull out and not fuel up, so.
Yeah, first thing I do when I log in is just head straight there, check my fuel.
You guys all set?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just want to pull my pedals forward here. Still adjusting after moving everything,
Yeah, me too. And I don't
you
like
know?
it. I want to move back, to be honest. I don't like my new seating position. It's driving me nuts. It's too high. Which is gonna, like I said, great for flying, but not so good for driving. Just gotta get used to it, I guess. Alright, back on the road. Now Moodog's not gonna run out of fuel.
Yep. Expert coasting I did there to make it to the pit stop in time.
I don't ever look at fuel. Like, I come in the game and I don't even, well, whatever. Doesn't dawn on me. I'm more worried about, I didn't even have to cancel a job this time. I was pretty proud of myself, so I didn't actually lose any money this week. I just want to pay this loan off and be done with it. And that is max speed. Set the cruise control. Pretty quiet here on the French motorways today, now that I've said that.
Yeah, well, of course. We were in Paris. Everyone was there getting jobs, and they all went to Poland.
They all went to Poland.
Or Sweden.
Yeah, I had everything I had I had a couple going to the UK, but that's just a ferry trip, and then everything else was coming down here. So I was like, well, that works out good.
Well, Peter will look at his window and see all these trucks rolling by. Look at all those bastards that were from the garage there, heading past them. You know, I'm being a nice guy there. All those bastards from the garage. I'm not presuming they could be nice. Well, saying that, this server is actually generally.
The server's been very good. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
impressed with it. We got a blue dot over but he's in the city, so not anywhere near us.
Bourge. It's not even a fucking city. It doesn't even have it in like fast travel to or whatever. You see, I count as a city. There's no fast travel. There's no garage I can buy, and I don't care about it.
So today is August 12th, everybody. You have 5 days left to sign up for the Monkey Show Presents, the first and hopefully annual Farming Sim Olympics. 5 days left. All the information for that. It's going to be a fun and mildly competitive skills challenge for Farm Sim. We're going to give away some prizes and have a good time doing it. All the information for that is available on the Twitch page, also on the YouTube page, and on my Facebook page at Bipolar Profit Gaming on Facebook. Oh, hey Judson, how you doing? Welcome. Doing some ETS2 multiplayer, as we generally do on Saturday. And I'm going to be moaning about my new setup here that I moved rooms, and I don't like my seating position. I don't like it. I will say it's more comfortable, but it's, I don't know. It's gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly tonight and see if I can live with it flying. Then okay.
Hey, sweetheart.
It's got to be easier flying because it's definitely higher than I'm used to sitting. Well, flying, monitoring. would be the more correct word. I only actually fly for about 10 minutes out of a 10-hour flight. So
You're flying tonight, you said?
maybe. I may do
joining
something. I may do something with that 757. Maybe it won't be a long flight, obviously, with a 757. Maybe to I don't know. I'll do something. I gotta see what kind of liveries are available. Maybe I'll do some domestic stuff. I hardly ever fly in America, so maybe I'll do Boston to, I don't know, Orlando or something.
See, if
Yeah.
four years
Well,
together.
we're flying tonight. We're streaming that tonight.
Well,
Normal time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard.
oh fuck that. That's too late for me.
It's too late for everyone, except for those on the West Coast and everyone that watches it.
It's not even that it's too late. It's just that by that time I've already flown for a couple 3 hours, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't have another BA flight until Wednesday. So I figured I'd use the time to get my FSX configured up. I got to go through the tweaks and get it all right and everything because it's awful right now.
Yeah, like I put a comment in Moondog's video there. I'm gonna get a wingsuit, so when he's carrying me around the back of the plane, I can jump out, wingsuit over to Draco's plane, open the door, get in there, and then
You're gonna wingsuit out at 20,000 feet. You're gonna implode.
That's fine. I'm going through to
That's
get a
fine.
grey road, by the way.
I do not steer with a keyboard. I steer with the steering wheel. I have a G27 steering wheel and Fanatec V3 Club Sport V3 pedals.
You guys talking about flying? I wouldn't make it off the runway.
You think? You'll never make it off the runway if you don't get on the runway, right? You gotta start somewhere.
The C-47, you get it on the runway and just get it going, it'll lift itself off the ground anyway. So
Every plane will lift itself off the ground. You know, I flew that 757 yesterday just in a pattern around Denver because it was the only scenery I got around to installing on FSX Steam, and I swear to God that thing was like, I mean, I set it to, you know, I derated it down a little bit, hit EPR, and took my hand off my flight stick, and the thing just said, okay, we're gonna take off now. I'm like, oh, very nice. It's too easy. But of course, Quality Wings isn't looking for a full study level simulation there. You know, I'm so used to having to fight the PMGG down the runway, and this thing was like, I'm like, Christ, like, do I even have to do anything with this plane? Hit autopilot, go upstairs, take a shower.
yeah.
You have a sweet corn festival in your town. Well, that sounds fun. It's getting to be agricultural fair time around here too. A couple more weeks, the agricultural fairs will be firing up. I'll be going to a couple of them. The ones with tractor pulls, the antique tractor pulls, because I'm really into that. I used to do it, and I really enjoy that. I'll sit on them hard steel bleachers for 12 hours watching a, you know, antique tractor pull a concrete sled 12 inches. I love it. Of course, toll booth. Why wouldn't it be a toll booth?
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to time for wheat planting down here.
It's a little early for that yet.
End of August, 1st of September.
Yeah. For next, you mean winter wheat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
winter wheat. That's what we grow here.
Yeah. Oh, but you guys harvest early too, though, because you have the weather for it. Oh.
Yeah, we plant September, sometimes as late September, October. Yeah, sometimes as late as October and harvest in April.
Yeah. I am headed to Marseille, France. We were all headed in that basic general direction. South of France, anyway, we're all sort of headed. And where we go after that, I don't know.
Italy.
That away.
Well, when we get the new expansion in November.
I was going to say, it won't be probably too much longer before we're able to go in Italy, yeah.
December.
On this map.
They said it was going to be the end of the year, so it'll probably be December, November we get it.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good. That looks.
They probably want to put it out around the same time as the Steam sale, you would think. That would make sense.
So are we all headed Marseille, so it doesn't matter who's in the lead? Or?
Yeah, no, you can definitely there, Moondog, that's fine.
No, I'm going to Montpellier right next to it, but we're going to Marseille first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
we
that
have.
I'm trying to take the lead. I'm rolling, so I just ended up there.
There's a demolition derby at one of the fairs that I go to, but I don't usually ever watch it. It's not really my thing. I mean, I like doing it. You know, I love doing it in Wreckfest, but to actually watch it, it's all right.
Yeah, you'd rather be behind the wheel smashing people than watching them smash it.
The fairs for me tend to just be a basic just binge. Like, I eat constantly. I love fried dough. I love, you know, turkey legs and, you know, Thanksgiving on a bun and you know, French fries and all that stuff. I usually go, because I always go check out the animals, you know, the cows and the sheep and all that. Put a couple bets on the pig racing and, you know, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing. I'll get to the fair when they open, and I'm usually the last person to leave when they close. So I don't ride any of the rides or anything because, you know, carnival rides are creepy enough. Never mind the meth heads that set them up. So, and I don't mean that everybody who sets up a carnival ride's a meth head, but just the ones I encounter, it seems like. So.
No, that's a fair assessment. Actually, my daughter was doing that for a while. She wasn't a method, but she's like brought this friend home, and I'm like, yeah, don't ever bring that person back again.
Plus, I just don't I'm not a ride guy anyway. I don't like them. I do ride roller coasters on occasion if I can fit into them. So, you know, it's funny. They had the Biggie.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
The Biggie, which is the biggest sort of, it's not a fair, it's really as an exhibition. In a couple towns away from me, it's the biggest like thing in the area. Well, it's the biggest thing in New England, and they have an awesome beer garden. And of course, I don't drink anymore, but I still go there to eat the food. So, all right, Moondog, you slowing down there.
Yeah, I slowed up a little bit just because of the turns there.
All right, and we're coming up to a turn anyway.
Yeah.
Oh God, behind you, Moondog. I forgot. I forgot how you like to be in all the. You do quantum trucking where you're everywhere and nowhere at once.
Yeah. That hasn't changed any for some reason. So
I got to say, you know, my internet was pretty good before, but I didn't even realize that I had. They didn't. I didn't call them. They just showed up. They called me and said, "We're in the neighborhood and we want to change your connections from your pole to your house." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "What's that going to cost me? Nothing. You've already paid. You're paying for the service." So the guy showed up and he was about 20 years old, right? He hasn't been working for the company for very long, and he's like, "Wow, I've never seen gigabit internet before." I'm like, "Well, there you go." He's like, "I didn't even know you could get that out here." Yeah, well, that's fiber right there on the pole. So,
Well, I'll announce there's nothing good on Craigslist today.
well, there you go. Moondog, I almost went the wrong way. I was like, aren't we supposed to be on the other side of the road? But then I realized that the roundabout goes this way. I'd have totally been screwed at that guardrail trying to make that turn. I'm so glad I didn't do that.
it was a nice thing that someone else was leading at that
Oh, I
point.
would have went to, yeah. If it was me, I'd have been on the other side of the road trying to make a hard right turn at the guardrail and getting stuck. Boy, it is a beautiful day here in France, too. Wow.
I remember watching a Schneider driver drive straight through one of those in Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, I've been known to do it. If I got a big load and I can't be bothered to faff about trying to swing it around, I'll drive over the middle if I can. If they don't have, you know, trees and stuff or a statue planted in the middle of them. There's one on Pro Mods in Norway in a tunnel, and it's pretty wide. And I always stop there to take pictures because they got this really cool like LED. I don't know what it's. I call it a statue, but I'm not really sure what it is. But it's really, really cool, and it's cool that they modeled that.
Oh, the bales in the field seem a bit more appropriate sized.
Well,
compared to the
yeah.
usual ETS.
Compared to the ones that are, you know, they're not bales so much as they are massive, like they're buildings.
Truck sized.
Oh yeah, see these are a little better. Oh, these aren't. No, wait a minute. That's just wheat. Hasn't been cut yet, or barley, whatever they grow on here. The ones on ProMod are occasionally either very good and realistic sized, or they're just the default ones. And it's funny when they're in the same field because you can see the difference between the two. Actually, I have a screenshot.
Bales over on the other side there. They look about right. Maybe a little big.
Yeah, I'm saying this. They're better than the fucking normal ETS at any rate.
I wouldn't mind seeing some square bales occasionally.
Where you get those on the ATS trucks when you got to carry hay around.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like 6 bales on that trailer.
No, we don't take the same jobs. Sometimes we do. If we can get the same job, we will, because it's easier to go to one place. But generally, we'll take jobs in the vicinity of each other. So if somebody will decide where they want to go, and then we'll all take jobs in that general direction. Or sometimes we don't, and sometimes we end up all over the place, and one person has to drag their job all the way across Europe before they get to theirs because they're following everybody else. But
and then the timer runs out and you have to ditch it.
yeah, I don't worry about that too much. We got lucky today that everybody could go to the south of France, so I just didn't want to go back into Poland or into Eastern Europe because I've spent so much time there in the ProMods map. It seems like the ProMods map is very heavily focused on Eastern Europe, considering how much of the rest of Europe they show. They've modeled. Of course, my job length is probably set to where it's gonna put me there. So, wow, I got up to 100 kilometers an hour. We must be going downhill here.
I was just rolling down the hill there up to about 100 also, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even on the throttle.
I was scared to hit the throttle and have the engine brake go. We're going too fast, slow down.
Oh, that's a weird place. That's a tiny little rest stop. It'd be tough to get in and out of there.
That's why they call them pickle parks.
It was tiny. It was literally one lane. Oh, this road's gonna get twisty up here, guys.
Yeah. Hilly and twisty all at the same time.
That stop is not even in the map. It's just part of the road.
But it was an actual rest stop, though. It had an icon.
Yeah, you could rest it a bit. It was just no marks, like an invisible area off the map sort of thing.
It was literally just a pull off with a side of the road. It depends on if we have. Sometimes you don't get freight market jobs in multiplayer because you can't always sleep in multiplayer. So a lot of times I'll take external contract jobs just because it's easier than me having to fiddle about trying to sleep or hit F7 or anything.
Yeah, but you can just quick travel. You have two garages. Quick travel to one garage and quick travel back to the garage you want the jobs at, and that'll reset your freight market.
I try not to do. Like, I'll quick travel once, you know what I mean? But I try not to do it too often because sometimes that can crash the game. So I don't have too much of an issue because I don't have any drivers. I only have 2 garages, so the game doesn't have to do a lot of figuring out where I am and where everybody else is, what time it is, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you have a loan.
I've never had it. But I have a loan, right.
It has to calculate that as well.
So, well, and also, more importantly to me, is that if I'm doing a lot of quick traveling and sleeping, I'm paying loans that I'm not making any money back, and I need to pay this loan off because I don't want to lose this truck. I just broke 40,000 K on this truck. Cool.
Good job.
How much loan you still get to pay back though?
Yeah, it gets a little tight and windy, and it could be why it says 50 kilometers on the side there.
Right.
About 50 miles
here. You know what? I think I recognize this as one of the Tour de France stages once.
Could be.
Came down a hill, through a little town, boom, gone.
Well, that's France, though. That's all. That could be anywhere in France. You come down a hill, through a little village, and the other side.
That's why I said it that way.
I have that problem never getting tired. If you're playing on single player and you never get tired, it's probably because you have the fatigue simulation turned off. It's an option in the settings that you have to turn on to actually, have that happen. In multiplayer, you won't get tired as often because of the way time works in multiplayer.
Yeah, you won't get any fatigue at all in multiplayer. It just stops.
Because I've never had to sleep. I've never slept in multiplayer. Once in all the time I've played multiplayer, have I slept.
Yeah, but there's multiple options to, like, if you want to get time to advance. If you're near a ferry port, you can travel over the ferry, but it costs you money. Mm-hmm. Then if you're in a town, you can hit F7 and get a service rescue to the garage, and that'll pass time. Fast travelling from garage to garage, as I said, will pass time, and there's also sleeping that will pass time. Unfortunately, that's the only ways to pass time, and almost all of them will cost you money, especially if you're a loan on.
Moondog, you're moving right along there. You guys are all still... I can't... Oh, there you are. Okay, I couldn't quite see you.
It's alright, I can see you in the map anyway.
Now we're going uphill, and we all know what that means for this truck, going uphill.
That means we'll catch you
go slowly.
I would have assumed that we would be heading downhill, heading towards the ocean, but...
No, you go down into the town and then up out the other side, regardless of what side you're coming from. Hello, Kev.
Hello.
Yeah, when I first came on to multiplayer to get my truck in position and everything, it was 6 o'clock. When I came back, it was 8. When we started this, it was what, 11? So it's almost 2 now. Still got 162 kilometers to go, so it'll be like probably 4-ish, 4:30 when we get to Marseille. Oh, nice bridge. Nice bridge.
It was a sign telling you to slow down because there's a village, I'm just hammering through.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that doesn't mean much to you, Stu, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Italy, because Italy is full of very small roads and very small villages through these.
Well, they said on the blog
small roads.
that it's going to be mainly cities. Like, there's no going to be much roads travelling between those, be mainly big cities, and then you've got a slight roads in between each of them.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of city travel, basically. You'll get up to speed a lot.
It'd be neat to be able to drive through Rome. Go to Rome.
Smash into Lean Tower Pizza, set it right.
Yeah. No telepass on this one, yeah?
This France, it should have a telepass.
Yeah, I'm
On the
here
right.
speaking with it muted because the wife came in. Yeah, the right lane is the pass
Oh,
through.
well, I've already gone through the other one, so very good.
And then we're getting on and headed to the right.
Yeah, I see it.
Hello, BP.
Oh, hi, Stu. There's not much of a lane there.
Stu doesn't mind about that. Okay. Come on. Let's not kill the transmission by switching the high-low range down.
I'm just sort of taking over all uses now.
I can't be arsed to shift in ETS. I do enough shifting in ATS.
Now that R doesn't mean race.
Well, this is a Mercedes Benz with an engine built by AMG. I'm looking for the A, or whatever they call it. No, AMG calls it something else. I think it's the S Plus. No, that's Audi with the S. I don't know what AMG calls there.
Left lanes to Marseille.
You all right, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Very good. So for anybody who's curious, David should be back tomorrow, which is good because the Monkey Show is slowly deteriorating without him, apparently. Apparently, David is the big draw to the Monkey. We miss you, David. Come back.
He's dealing with Wayne's just now. Poor guy.
He's preparing for his long drive back from one side of Ireland to the other side of Ireland.
He's 10 minutes from his house.
It's going to take him all day to prepare for that drive.
He literally went up the road from where he lives. So at least that's what I understand. Now, I'm sure he'll probably come on tomorrow about that, but that's what I understand anyway. Oh,
that's what I understood. He explained it very clearly that the best islands or beaches were like within minutes of his house. So
yeah. He posted a cool picture on Facebook a couple days ago. For anybody who may not know what he looks like, it's funny, I know what he looks like, but it's still his voice and his face do not match.
Well, his face is on his profile picture of his YouTube channel. Well, his original YouTube channel, anyway.
Oh, I was going to say, isn't his picture on his YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's him and his bike with his free reins and sidecar.
Yeah. But then again, my face and my voice probably don't match either. People who don't know what I look like probably have a completely different idea of what I, look like based on what I sound like. So
yeah, well, nobody has any idea what I look like because I'm fucking weird as shit.
I know exactly what you look like, Stu.
No, I meant if they're just trying to imagine it.
Yeah.
Because my living with me is just unique. I take my own view on how things go. I just take my own pace of life. I don't give a shit about what is standard, what is normal. If I like it, I like it.
That's
And if
how.
you like it,
right.
fuck you.
Exactly. That's how I am too. I don't care if you don't. If you know, I live my life the way I live it, and I play games the way I play, and you know, and I don't worry too much about all the other stuff. So
Yeah, but the 20 years my hair's been this way, I've never met a single person who has a hair the same way as me. And that's,
my hair kind of does what it wants. I don't do much to it. It just kind of does what it wants.
yeah, well, my sides is if they're cut short, the sides of my hair will stand up like horns.
Yeah.
It literally stands up like a horn. It's like I'm a fucking devil standing in front of you.
My hair used to do that until I got older, and it sort of got heavier. And
Yeah, that's why mine doesn't do it now, because my hair's long. The weight of the hair itself prevents it from standing up.
yeah,
But if I had cut it short again, it'll be light and springy again. It will stand up in a horn shape.
I tell you, we'll be getting a haircut soon though before trip, because I'm not dealing with this again. I dealt with it last year. It was miserable. Not miserable, but it's hot, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to go. I don't care. I'm not so much. Hair doesn't make me who I am, so I like long hair. I mean, I personally prefer it, but
Yeah, well, mine stretches all the way down my back. Like, it actually is just short of my waist.
yeah, mine was down the middle of my back for a long time. It just got to the point because I wasn't doing anything with it. I wasn't taking care of it. It just looked like I was wearing a fucking bear on my head. So
Fuck, even just like the weekly, not weekly, whatever. What the fuck am I saying? A weekly
I used
brush.
to use half
Yeah,
a bottle
weekly
of
brush
shampoo
of
on my friggin' head every week.
it. Yeah, no, sorry, I meant a fucking weekly brush of it. I was like, what the fuck am I talking about? It's a weekly brush, that's all I give it, and it stays the way it should be. I don't know why my fucking hair is like that. I don't know why I was going to say a weekly shower, because that's fucking what the fuck.
Look at this.
I don't have a weekly
I
shower.
more often than that. I don't have. No, I shower more often than that. I promise. Oh.
Yeah, I do.
It's okay. We can't smell you from here. It doesn't matter.
I just wish I had hair.
Who said that?
That's Dan. You know what? It's
That's
I'm lucky, you know, because I think it's the Scottish heritage, you know, Scottish DNA in me that keeps my hair from. I don't lose my hair. My hair doesn't fall out. I'm not going bald. I don't have a bald spot or anything.
Yeah.
So
People tell me I've been going bald, but it's like for the past, how many years they've told me my hair's at a certain point in my head, and it's like, yes, it's been at the same point for how many years now? How's that
Right.
receding? Oh, but it's up there, it should be. No, it's been there for the past
No.
10 years. It's not moved
There's
an
a
inch.
there's a difference between like receding hairline and your hairline just ending normal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
mine, I have a big forehead. I've always had a big forehead my entire life. I haven't lost any hair. It's just that my forehead is big. So
I'm going to
I
get
was like,
roads. Sorry.
when I was 14, my hair looked like this. You know what I mean? So it hasn't moved any.
Yeah, and
To
it's
be
just
honest, if it all fell out tomorrow, I could care less.
it's just the fact they're like, oh, your hair's moved. Your hair's lines up there. Yeah, it's been there for how many years? Oh, but that means it's moving. No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up before I punch you. It's just...
Over your hair. Shut up or I'll punch you.
No, it's just the stupidity that makes me want to punch them. It's like, it's been there for 10 years. How's that moving? Oh, but it's up there. How's that an argument?
Right. What do you care? It's not your head. Go worry
Yeah,
about
I know.
your head.
It's like,
I
oh,
don't
we
have
know-
a
Sorry.
I don't have a receding hairline. I have a retreating hairline.
Well, you can't. Well, the good news is, Dan, if it recedes anymore, it'll just grow back because it'll go all the way around your head.
No, my theory is, and I'm starting to think there's real strong evidence to this. When it quits growing on your head, it starts growing in other places.
Well, there you
I
go.
do not want to inquire what places you're talking about.
No, I'm not interested. Rather
Yeah.
not,
I do
rather
not want
not
to
have
know.
that discussion. I can tell you what, I have a much easier time growing a big old beard now than I ever did. Like, you know, that my beard grows in a lot. Like, it's so thick now that I got to trim it out. But I've had a beard for, God, 10, 12 years now? No, how long have I been? Well, I had a beard when I worked at Wendy's, a little one. I wasn't allowed to have all this. So I've had a beard for, about 13 years. So now why are you making me go all the way around? Oh, because there's no entrance to this place on this side. I got you.
No,
Yeah,
I wasn't
I'm all
talking
the way
about.
down here at the port, so
I wasn't talking about anything bad. I've noticed that as it disappears on my head, it starts growing out my
Out
ears.
your ears, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a common thing. I don't have hair in my ears, luckily, but that's one of those things. That's how you can tell. Like you can always tell the old men, right? He was like, got more hair in your ears and your nose and you do on your head. Oh, that's going to be me someday.
Well, I've got that issue. I've got the hair growing too quickly in the ears, and I've got rogue eyebrows that, for overnight, you'll have one eyebrow just grow like 4 feet long, and it just curls. I'm like, what the hell did that come from? So I'm now actually trimming eyebrows.
Oh my God, Moondog!
I don't know.
I have lost no other hair, so
do you have to
It's a werewolf thing, I guess.
You have to build a scaffolding to hold up your eyebrows. I can just see you walking down the street hitting people with the 4-foot eyebrows. Hey, man, you want to tame them eyebrows? Yeah, I'm working on it. Now, why am I bringing scrap metal to a port?
Because it's getting shipped in a container.
Must be.
That's the only thing I can think of, like, if it's getting put in a ship instead.
Did I miss the entrance to this place? No.
No, unless you're driving that ship.
It's all the way down?
You probably could drive in that ship.
If you guys really notice, old guys look like they're surprised all the time because of those bushy eyebrows.
Oh, here it is. All right.
There we go.
Cool. Where do you want it? I'd like the XP.
You see, that's where the all-one simulator could come into BP. You could drive this truck down here, load the cargo container on a ship, and sail off.
Yeah.
I'm free filling while I'm here.
Or somebody could be sitting there in a container ship, being the captain in a container ship, waiting to, get loaded or whatever, and then take it, because you could just do multiple trips back and forth between wherever you're picking this stuff up to the ship, because that's how it works, and then somebody could be sitting there waiting.
Oh yeah, BP. That reminds me. Have you seen the one from John on the channel about the new JCB simulator?
I did, yes. And I was going to comment. I was going to comment on it and be like, "Well, look at this. Look who's doing something farming related." And I know it's not farming related. I know JCB is actually building the Mars vehicles for the manned Mars landing, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, I know. I like the fact that it looks like a combination of CNC and what you call it? It's like a good space engineers and the RTS game combined, and it looks brilliant.
Yeah, they look awesome. It looks amazing.
You're going over Mount Pelier, right?
Montpellier, yeah.
I'll just take this job going there.
I'll just take this job to Norway.
If that comes out, I'd like to try that, and the lot of us going together if there's multiplayer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just fucking JCBs all over the planet Mars.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, we got to get this." I'm like, "This looks right." I mean, we've all driven enough JCBs in our lives, so
if you lot are just getting jobs, I'm going to tab out, get the tab link to the video, and stick it in your chat if you don't mind, BP.
I'm just trying to get.
So people can have a look at the game for themselves.
If I didn't go 500 miles an hour back here, I probably would have went quicker. Give me the spot. Thank you.
Copy that. There's
all
BP.
Right. One successful delivery.
There you go. Put the link in your chat, BP.
Oh, yep. Yeah, everybody go watch that because it's really cool.
Yeah, after you watch us on the stream.
After you watch that.
Bookmark it and save it for later.
I didn't level up, but all right. Let me see what I can get coming out of here.
JCB Pioneer. That was the name of it.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Of course, everything. Where are you going, Moondog?
I've got one from here to Mount Pelier.
Where's Bordeaux? Is that? No, that's way away. Well, actually, all right. If I took this one to Bordeaux, it goes right through Montpelier.
Oh, yeah, should.
Because it's on the road past. Goes right to Lewis.
I have. No, you know what? Never mind. I'll just take the short one to. That's fine. I'll take this one to Montpelier.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's 61 mile away, Mark.
Okay, so you're next.
Nah, that's what I pick up.
Oh, that's your pickup. Okay, yeah.
You're going to BHP. BHP, sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, this one
That's
is
a
right
big grey
here.
road for me,
Perfect.
so I'll follow you down there because I want to get that grey road.
Yeah, I've got the fuel. I've got the fuel tanker.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I've got. So
I'm going to go
wanna
head
same
out there.
pickup probably.
Aye, I
I
want to
got
get
one.
that BHP, so BHP, because it's a
Oh,
grey
I
road
should
all the
have
way
made
down
this.
there.
Should have
Is
made
this
this a
you
sports
two in
miller.
front of me with these
Cars? Yeah.
cars? Okay.
Well, I'll go and pick up. I'll go and grab the garage. The admin.
Yeah, that's like way out of town,
Right.
it's like a quarry distance
Yeah.
away. Fucking rah. But it's a grey road for me, so I want to go collect it. It's just like
I'll
grey
grab
road,
the
I'm
garage
going.
here anyway.
Oh, is it too heavy? I have to run my axle? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so I got my load headed off to Montpelier. Where are we going to meet up?
Well, I'm going down to the BHP with Moondog and Kev to get the grey
Okay.
road, so may as well head on there, meet up there.
All right, well, I don't know where that is. Where am I going here?
Open the map,
I'm
just
heading-
north of town.
I'm just heading into town, BP, so I'm going to grab the garage. So, do you want to meet up in the town? And then I'll get down.
Who's
to
that?
the-
Who's that coming around the loop now? Is that you, Moondog?
No, that's me.
No, it's Kevin.
And
Oh,
Moondog's
well-
behind me.
I'll catch up to you, Kevin. I'll follow you up to wherever
There's
you
a blue
go.
dot coming into town as
I'm gonna
well.
buy the garage anyway. So, never have too many garages.
No, Titania, Queen of Fairies is coming. Well, I can have too many garages because I can't buy anymore. That means I got too many. I
They
hope they
have
new
too
garages.
many, and
Aye.
BP has 2.
I have 2. I have all the garages I need. Don't need any more.
Well,
You know?
Italy.
I don't-
When you get the new Italy expansion, you might buy one down there as well.
Then I'll buy one in Italy, right? I'll probably get one. I'll probably get one in each. Like I'll get one up in Scandinavia. I'll get one in Poland somewhere. But I just don't ever remember to do it. I don't even buy. It's funny. I don't do that anymore. I don't do the whole like buying garages and drivers thing anymore. It's more now about just driving. And the only time I'll buy garages and I'll hire drivers so I can have a bunch of different trucks and just swap in and out of them. Especially an American truck, because I have a lot of American
Well,
truck.
what you really want is
Truck
3
wise.
garages then. That way you can have one of each truck type. Like a Scania R, Streamline, a Veco Stralis, a Veco Highway. Well, Highway is still a Stralis, but it's a separate one in game files. But yeah, you can have all the different vehicle types. I think it's only the MAN has one vehicle type, the TGA.
Is it? Yeah, it's just a TG, whatever it is.
Yeah, TGX or something. Revolution TV. Oh god, that's going to be a fucking Twitch streamer or YouTube streamer.
I see.
Y'all have a good night. I gotta go.
All right, Dan.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
See, man. Well, here's where we turn off to go round to the BHP.
So when I use my mobile device to chat on YouTube, it spaces it out so bad that you can't read it.
Well, I can read it as long as it's not a paragraph.
It might be something like your font or something. It's fucking
No, it's the way Restream
Yeah.
reads the chat. Because remember, I got all my filters cranked up, so I don't have to have another meltdown like I did that one time. While fun, not necessarily something I want to do on a regular basis. All right, so you guys are. I got a red dot coming now. Am I supposed to stop? Or I'm in the rotary, so he's got to stop for me.
Technically, yes.
Just go around the island, BP.
Yeah.
Well, I'm coming down to the garage that you're at now.
If you're on a roundabout, they have to give way to you. As
Yeah.
long as you're
No,
already
he
on it.
He was fine. He wasn't an idiot. No. He was halfway down the road. I like give everybody a wide berth.
Well, after our epic Star Trek talk on the
Oh,
Tuesday
God.
night stream,
Yeah.
Wednesday, what am I doing while I'm watching? I've got it playing in the background while I'm at work. I've got who
Who cries for Adonis, right? Who cries
Adonis.
for Adonis? Yep.
And then the next one, I finished A Muck in Time,
Oh, Mocking Time is a good one, yeah.
And it's like, holy crap! I mean,
That's the one.
I'm watching all this because of you.
The one that Amok Time was the one where they all got that virus, and remember Sulu was running around with his saber and all that. That's that one.
No, A Muck in Time is Spock. His courtship with the princess. He's got to go back in time to Vulcan for the ceremony.
Yep.
He's got to fight Kirk to the death.
Right. Yes. That's right.
So, yeah, that was that one.
Don't mind me, I was just getting grey roads here.
That's fine, Stu. I tend to watch what you're doing and then ignore it.
These guys are all in the grass. Because the garage here must be bigger than what I'm seeing. So.
No, I've just upgraded to a large, so I've got a fuel station now.
Yeah, because you were just in the grass.
Yeah, that's where the fuels place.
All right, I'm gonna let this rebellion guy do whatever he's doing, and I'm gonna go make a cigarette. Don't smoke, kids. It's very bad, and I'll be right back.
Right, well, that's nice. It's sort of cool. I'm coming up here, and you can see the smoke towers from the oil refinery.
I'll be there in a second. I mean, I'm never going back down here again. That's why I just thought, fuck it, I'll go through the garage and turn around, back up the road, and make sure I've got every grey road I can get from here.
Yeah. I'd like to get a bunch of the roads and finish that achievement on ETS.
I want to do it before
it may never happen, so just don't worry about it and then get pro mods when the new one comes down.
Which achievement's that one?
The GPS for 100% map completion.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, Kevin's got that like 4 times.
No, I've got it twice. 100% before the French DLC, then 100% after. You ready, VP?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let me just get turned around.
Yeah,
here.
you got it easy. You got the achievement back when there was less to explore. But you've done it all anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I've never even come close to getting on. Well, I mean, I've come close, but the map keeps getting updated, and I keep,
I'm somewhere about 87.5%, something like that.
I couldn't even tell you what I am at the moment. I know I'm about 40% on coast to coast. And
oh Jesus, that's going to be a tight squeeze in here.
Yeah, I'm like 65, 66%.
I figure if I keep playing multiplayer with you guys, I will eventually get, close to 100% without having to make any special effort, which, as everybody knows, is my favorite way of doing anything. Without having to make any special effort. That should be the name of my channel.
If not the name of it, the
tagline. Without any special effort. Yeah. That's completely untrue. I work hard someday. You know that video that I just put out, the NH3 at the NAGC map? That was a lot of work.
Probably took a lot. I don't doubt that you don't do it because you can look at the videos, you put care into them. It's just when goes that certain switch that just goes out the window.
6 hours of footage and about 3.5 hours of editing, and then going to Epidemic Sound and finding music, because I don't like to use the same music in a video more than once. So plus you want to find music that sort of fits what you're doing, and I enjoy that. I really enjoy videos. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. And you're going to see a lot more of those from that map. Oh, because that map is really good. Big American map, not a map that I would play on in a Let's Play or anything, but it's a lot of fun. It's fun to use big equipment that I don't get to use. And the hunt for, good American mods is always a bit entertaining. There's a lot of American mods out there, not very many good ones. But I found a guy on Mod Hoster that does a bunch of American mods, and they're really good. And there's stuff that you don't see anywhere else. And I can't remember his name now, but I got a bunch of stuff from him. And of course, Lindbergh, Lindbergh puts all his stuff up, well, the stuff he releases on Mod Hoster, so he's a pretty good source of American mods.
Yeah, I'm out with a funky remover where I turn around the middle of the motorway and go back and get this grey road.
Oh, this tunnel is cool.
In case Moondog comes flying down and sees me going the opposite way.
Oh, must have just left the city because all of a sudden my truck decided to accelerate.
Yeah.
Well, okay, see the big roundabout bit that turns off to the left after you come out of the city? We'll meet you there. Because I'm just heading towards that now.
You mean the big roundabout in the intersection there between
You know what I find?
A55 and A7?
Yeah.
You know what I find hilarious is that people will stop in the stream and because they like to read the whatever dumb thing they write, because I put the chat up on stream, like it's going to bother me. I'm not bothered by whatever dumb shit you feel the need to write there. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. And unfortunately, I don't have any mods. Oh, it's Stu's on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, it just makes sense, Moondog, because we all be passing that point to go either north or come into here, so may as well.
No, that makes sense.
Aye.
Stu, you got a minute to do something on that channel for me?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hang on, I better go off this one way here, so I could. Did he block Moondog or anything like that? I'll just go pull up somewhere.
We're all sitting back in that island then.
I'm just following you, Kev. I'm having a nice drive. I don't care where I'm going.
I've got 30 miles to go and pick up my load.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty up here. I don't care.
I'll just get on the hard shoulder up here and then I'll go do that maybe.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm not in a place I can park right now. Well, I could park here, but by blocking everybody who drives past.
I do it on the Abacus, but I can't for some reason sign.
Is that what you wanted? Taken care of.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Moondog.
You saw what you saw it, right? Yeah. So I don't want to give
it
credence, but I mean, it's going to show up. It's going to stay on the stream, unfortunately, because Restream doesn't delete the stuff. But whatever, man. You got nothing better to do. Might I suggest, gathering all your friends around and saying, "Hey, watch me jump off this tall building." Oh.
Well, I mean,
because I watched that video. Yeah. Why don't you make that video there, Unknown Lucky, and I'll definitely watch that. Oh. I just think it's funny. I don't know why people have nothing better to do. But anyway, I'm not letting.
I was half expecting to go. If you want to leave comments like that, go to
Thumbs Down Gaming, and I forgot about Thumbs Down Gaming again. Oh.
Yeah, Thumbs Down Gaming, or Mr. Moondog 88. They just love that kind of stuff in their chat, right? Frito would just explain his point of view to that person very explicitly.
I just can't be bothered. I'm not interested. No,
that's.
I've had my rant. I'm done.
I like the fucking emails I get now on the private chat of YouTube. I love you. Here's my video about you.
Oh, I know, and I'm so disappointed because I keep checking and there is no video about me.
And apparently she's cheating on me with you and Moondog. And
with everybody, yeah. It's like, where's my video?
Where's my video? And I get the one for Instagram as well. Please, I love you. Please check out my Instagram site. And it's
yeah.
Here, check out my new music video. I think you'll like it.
Do you need copyright-free music for your videos? Well, no, I don't, because I have Epidemic Sound. But thanks for thinking of me. So, hey, Faye, how you doing? Welcome. I may have to get up here in a minute and see what my dog's on about upstairs.
Hello, Faye. Well,
the Unabomber's probably sitting out in the driveway.
We're not. Yeah, probably not in my driveway, Moondog. So I'm gonna pull up here wherever Kev's going and run upstairs and see what's going on. I'm gonna well, since this is a dead end, I'm gonna pull up over here on the sidewalk. I won't be blocking anybody. I'm good. I will actually be right back.
wife and I was actually driving around doing errands this morning, and we saw one of those older 1960s, 1970 Dodge panel van. And it's like, yep, that's your Unabomber type vehicle. You know what? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to pull over here and get fuel.
It's only 126 miles to Montpellier.
Okay, yeah, but I've already almost ran it out once. And if we're going to, I passed Kev and
I filled up
BP
while I
headed
was
the
in.
other way, so I have time.
Yeah. I filled up back in Marseille. There was a wee bit on the road down
Oh.
to the docks. I pulled in there and filled up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can get turned around here.
Not much room there.
Whoa. Yeah, not so much.
I'm going to take a piss while I wait then.
All right.
Yeah, back out onto the road. Can I swing it around? Let's see. Oh, whoa, that's a. Yeah, gonna be creative here. That's a bit of a jackknife. Floating trailers, buildings. Wow, this is tight. Of course, I pulled in here in a complete wrong direction too. Turn this way. There we go. Ooh, that's a poor fifth wheel. All right, Kev, I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, actually, I should thank you there, BP. That's the first time I've actually been able to execute executive
See,
diligence.
there you go.
Admin tools, you mean? Like banning folk? And
Yeah, well, I've had it happen to me here even recently. Was timed out in BP's channel myself recently.
Not by me.
No, I think the person that just giggled just was the one that did it. So
Yeah? I've never typed you out, or...
no, someone timed me out in the chat the last time.
The last time you were in, I probably wasn't in, so... I thought you were talking about the video I just watched there when...
I'm pretty sure you can't time out each
I
other.
was.
Yeah, because
No,
I just
it-
watched the
it was
video
done.
and Royal tried time you out and he said he couldn't do it. And I thought that's what you were talking about.
I know he can't time me out. Nobody can time
No.
me out. No.
No, you can't time out the owner of the channel, but you can time out. I do believe you can time out mod to mod because I was timed out. I couldn't type anything into chat.
You might be
have
able to
to
time
remember
out, but you can't ban. I think
No.
that's what it is.
No.
It's all just us messing with each other anyway. Oh.
Yeah,
Well, no.
and I took it down as a experiment, to see if.
We should be but honestly, we should probably all be mods.
Yeah.
Because that stuff is becoming more and more common now because people think it's funny and they think they're cool and they're like, hey, they're talking to their friends, hey, watch this. Okay, well, if that's how you want to spend your time, by all means, but I'm not going to put it. So
I'm a mod on my the-
yeah, like I make everybody's a mod on Twitch because I streamed on Twitch for a lot longer than I've streamed on YouTube, but I'm slowly adding everybody to YouTube. Well, everybody is actually already to mods on YouTube. It's easy enough to add. You just got to type in their channel URL. And David is actually a manager on my channel as well, so that he actually can do pretty much everything I can do on the channel, just in case I ever need it for whatever reason.
Which will throw out a thank you for Farmer Dad hosting me on Twitch right now.
Yeah, well, he's probably hosting me too.
Ah, he's on holiday, he still managed to host. That's nice.
He'll be back tomorrow.
I'm loving this, like, I'm hitting the
Whoa,
handbrake on and off, I can see
That's-
it going up and down.
that's laggy.
Oh, there comes Kevin, BP, let's go.
All right. Yep.
Just drove through the lagabout.
The lag.
got really laggy through that roundabout for some reason.
Yeah. So,
That's the kind of stuff that makes me look over at Twitch and go, "You're still there, right?" Because
go on then, Moondog.
Yeah. I pulled out, and then what did I do? I did go from second to third. I went from second to ninth.
I'll sit in 40 mile an hour until you catch up.
how do you go from second to ninth?
I had touched
Oh, you
the
from the high in the high
Shifter
range.
button.
Yeah.
Right.
high range, and yeah, I'm like,
When somebody hosts you on Twitch, Faye, basically all it means is that their stuff will show up on your channel. So like, if you go into your channel settings on Twitch, you can go down to the bottom and you can pick people you want to auto host. Generally, it's your friends or streamers you really like. Like I auto host everybody on the Monkey Show that streams on Twitch. I also host a couple of people that I'm, like Wasted Space, and it's just a way of sort of promoting other people's stuff on your channel, people that you like, and hopefully they return the favor. So,
and it just basically sends views their way as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that I know John doesn't auto host me, but that's fine, But me and Stu have been with John since he pretty much started. So
yeah, before he started streaming, I was with him.
Yeah, he's a little like I'm super proud of him. I'm very proud that he's gotten as big as he. But I can't. I like a little more interaction than I can get over there now because chat goes by so fast. I stop in once in a while. He always acknowledges me when I stop in though. So he's a hell of a good guy.
If he misses you, I make sure to yell at him until he says hello.
He's a hell of a good guy. I like him. So hey, Sergeant Ernie, how you doing? Welcome. For some reason, my Twitch chat is not working in Twitch.
Yeah, I stopped talking in John's chat for a while because every time I talk, people try to say things that they're using me to try and get to John. It's like, oh, stupid, you said this. It's like, no, I didn't say anything. Right. Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah. Stop trying to use me to get John's attention.
Oh, now I'm buffering. No, just for a second. I'll go there. I mean, I'll still go and watch the streams. I just don't. I generally don't talk so much. It's just hard to get a word in, and that's great. Good for him, man. He deserves it. I mean, he puts in the work. He absolutely puts in the work. I started on Twitch, when I first started streaming because YouTube didn't have streaming, and I sort of stuck with Twitch because Twitch has always been good to me. But now that I have the ability to stream to multiple platforms, I have no issue streaming to YouTube. It's a lot easier for me because the video goes straight up to YouTube. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to download it and mess with it anymore. So
yeah,
I don't
get that set up.
Yeah, I didn't like getting where I have to give them a password. It's like, no, fuck you.
Well, it's just your stream key though. It's not that big. And you can always change it. I mean, you can always get a new stream key. You can get a new one every day if you wanted to. I don't, because I'll never remember. I'll never remember to put the new one in. So I'll be like, oh crap, why isn't this working? Oh, because I didn't put my stream key in. Oh, I'm gonna back off you a little bit, Kev.
That's I was about to schedule.
You're doing a little
well, it's not a big journey to Montpellier anyway.
Hey, Kev, I'm the only one allowed to do quantum trucking here. You gotta quit that out.
It's either him doing it or me doing it. I don't know.
Well, I drove next to Kev earlier and there was no issues for me.
I'm gonna stay back a little ways. Could be me. Who knows?
Well, it could be.
I hope it's not me. What would I pay for fucking internet?
Well, BP, it's not that. It might just be because you're in America and your ping's a bit higher on his.
Yeah, my ping is probably pretty high. No matter how fast your internet is, that doesn't really control your ping.
Right. Yeah.
Ping's based on distance, so you can't go faster than the speed of light.
Well, not just distance. There's other factors that come into it, but generally, the faster, the further away you are, the higher your ping will be. And
yep. Now, if they want to move the Truckers MP main servers to, I don't know, Boston, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, but then we would have high pings, and we still have a different.
I doubt that very much is. I doubt that's going to happen. 2 whole megabytes, huh? Good for you, or megabits, I should say. Hey, it is what it is. I just had a minor upgrade. Day before yesterday, they come and put new connections in from the pole to the house, so my internet has actually got it. Not that it's any faster. But it's
fucking shit at this fuel station. I'm not going near to get the roads. Fuck that.
It's cleaner now. Oh, is that the one where you have to drive all the way around?
Oh, yeah. No, this has got 3 roundabouts in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I see it. I'm right behind him. That rest stop is crazy.
Yeah, fuck that.
Speaking of rest stops, I'm gonna need fuel before too much longer.
Do you want to go near us now?
Well, there's fuel here.
We just went through a toll booth.
Yeah, there's fuel
We're
here.
97 kilometers out of Montpelier.
Well, we can go to Montpelier if you want, or do you want us to wait here at the fuel?
No, you can go into is it on the motorway? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know how far we are from it, but
It's just after the toll booth. Oh shit! What the fuck was that? Who did I hit?
What?
I just wrecked. I don't even know what I wrecked on.
are you fully damaged?
No. So I was driving along and suddenly my truck's facing the other way and there's nothing in front of me. I thought I hit Moondog for a second there and...
Yeah, no, I'm actually in the rest stop. I'm trying to...
Yeah, I seen you go in, I thought you came out the other
the
side
hell's
as I was going past.
Oh, I went down the wrong road. Or no, I didn't. No, I
Oh
didn't.
well, whatever. I still can move, fuck it. What the
No. Shit, this is not... Oh, damn it.
the fuck though? I suddenly faced the wrong way.
Back up into this thing now? This is going to be fun.
Oh, and now I'm in the city. Just as I hit wreck, I move forward and I'm in the city. What did I hit? The city boundary? What the fuck? Oh well.
Oh, you're getting fuel, baby.
Yeah, I missed the island. I got to back up.
Maybe I should have went in there, because it must have been fucking safe than driving out here with those visible barriers everywhere.
I should have dropped the trailer before I did this.
Right. Sorry for being grumpy. I'd like to know why I hit. You know, if I can see a sensible reason for me fucking up, I can understand it and it's okay.
You know, I think 60% of the French DLC roads is here on this rest stop.
I'll say that for a single player, like, and I'll just drive around it at full speed. If any car gets my way, well, that's their problem.
Can I get fuel? Thank you. All of a sudden, it's acting very strangely. Why is it stopping every...
The city boundaries just on that thing, BP.
What the hell?
Yeah, I've just sent the rats.
Oh, hello, Mindog.
Jeez, just take all the fuel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the toll bridges are a little bit of a pain, but you know it's France. What are you gonna do? Oh, I don't mind it so much because they have the telepass where you can drive through them. But now, what's the chances of me figuring out how to get the hell out of here? Why do they gotta make this so confusing?
I think I can see you because you're the only dot that's in there just now.
This is ProMod's level of complexity. This is.
Right, there you are. Let's go.
No, that's me. That's not BP.
What, coming out just now?
I am just
Yeah.
coming out to the merge. Oh no, not yet. Another
You got a
parking place.
you got a big roundabout before you get to the.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can see Moondog on my map. So BP must be following us back and I can't see him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. I'm coming to the roundabout now. Jesus. Fuck way am I supposed to go? This way?
right ahead now.
Wow. That's got to be 100 miles of roads in there.
Yeah, a lot of the road explorations in there.
Wow. Okay, cool. All right, you guys can go. I'm on the highway.
Right,
Yeah, me too. I guess there's going to be a lot more city driving in that one, which is cool, you know. I know some of those Italian roads are very small and very narrow, if ProMods is anything to go by.
We're only 40 miles out from town, and there's actually a way into the town here right now. If you turn right, it's like a part of the town if you want to go get your grey roads.
Yeah.
But I'm heading straight forward to the next part of town. We are in the city area right now because, yeah, when I just drove through the petrol station there, it gave me a fucking city warning that I was inside the city.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I may not have seen it.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
yeah, my destination.
Ooh, my truck's failing. If you want to drive past me, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna stay in this lane for as long as I could.
It's like 26% damage to the truck, and it's failing more often than the 80% damage the truck in the ATS does. And I find that weird as shit. Like ATS, 80% damage, I can drive 500 miles, not lose power once. 26% damage in ETS, I can drive 100 miles and lose damage 6 times.
The American trucks are less complicated than the European truck.
Well, isn't this nice from my point of view? 4 trucks driving along, no
BP
issues,
just saying,
in
"Fuck
their
you."
lanes.
I'm not even touching the throttle right now. I'm just coasting.
I'm going at 40 because my truck is just being a pain in the ass. Like I said, if you want to go past me, on you go, just hammer through.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over now, Stu.
I'm turning off right here anyway.
Yeah, me too.
You got. Alright, yep, I was just looking to see if I had the room.
Yeah, I'll slow down for you.
See, there's the professional driver, Kevin, the Blue Bear.
Because you ought to be professional. He's driven.
He's
Every
driven
road
more
on
miles
that.
than the rest of us added together.
I'm professional. I make sure that every single car I see.
Never miss. Stu doesn't miss anything. If there was a hit every AI car in the game achievement.
Yep, I'd be it. Well, I don't so much hit them as fly over the top of them. For some reason, when I hit the back of them, my truck goes into the air. It's like they've added something to the game to stop me doing it. It's like, yeah, if he keeps hitting them, let's make him fly through the air for no reason.
Just use them as little launch pads.
Yeah, I have launched over the barrier of between the roads before now because they're hitting the back of a car. It's like my car's got wings. It's like it drinks Red Bull for fuel.
It's a weird advertisement.
I've been on this street. I backed up all the way into town the one day.
Oh yeah, mind you came all the way back, reversed all the way up this road to what was
Yeah.
it? Wasn't the garage? It was the area Frito was delivering to.
Yeah. So yeah, there's where the practice for the backing up comes from.
Well, once I deliver, I'm going to go find all the grey roads in town. And, well, everybody finds jobs, that is. 'Cause I think we're all delivering here, aren't we?
No, we've got to do it outside town.
No, mine's in here. Mine's right at the next intersection.
You must be going to the same place I am. Moondog, right up here at the.
To right?
Yeah.
On the right, up here.
Yeah, I'm going into
Oh
this
god,
place
look at
here.
the blue dots.
Globo, Glober, however you say it.
Globe
Yeah,
year.
mine's the MVM carrier. Yeah.
Oh Christ. Yeah, they're just next up the road here on the right. Ugh. And I've got blue dots outside of mine.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're
saw
waiting
them.
to get in or something.
Oh, at least I have enough room to swing this around.
I'll open up the garage.
Oh god, somebody just...
Where are you parking at?
Right. You're good where you are. It's, no,
Yeah.
I'm going this first spot here.
Okay, because mine's actually where you was pulled up to.
You nearly had another screen
We'll try
there.
not to. We'll try not to ruin the immersion and drive through each other. as much as-
Yeah, sorry, you guys always had me screaming in your ear again.
We'll have that.
Well, fuel deliveries actually has. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Now, I think I'll do one more if it. Friends. Oh, that's long. Well, Lamar. That's pretty too. Back to Paris. Prague, Bordeaux.
I had one all the way back up to what is it, Lille?
Luxembourg. Ow. Too far. Bourges. 443. Yeah, maybe I'll take that one. Take a digger going to Bourges, France. Anybody got anything going in that direction?
Give me a second while I check my freight menu.
All right.
What? There we go. Backed it with just using the mirrors.
Montpellier to Montpellier. Saint Alban, Lyon, Bourges. I can get Bourges. Used plastics 9 ton. That.
I have a freight market. Come on.
Go for that, BP? Or
no freight market. No.
I'll just set it GPS destination for just now and then.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Hello there, Kev.
What do we got? Bordeaux? You're going to Bordeaux, right? Kevin?
Now I'm going to MCM Tellier, just outside Montpellier.
Oh, okay. Job market has a lot of Montpellier to Montpellier to Montpellier.
Well, Bourges is dead center in the middle of this country, so
I have to go to that area to the left, which is on the have to go on the motorway and walk to the area to the big, just to the east of us just now. I have to go up there to get my job, do my Bourges.
okay. Well, I'll get this job then. I don't know where it is, Batiste.
But I'm just going to grab these grey roads while I'm driving around town, and then go get the job.
This will be the last one for me, but I want to finish it because I don't want to lose any more money. Oh, it's only around the corner. Cool. Oh.
Fuck it, I went up the wrong road.
Gas pedal would be good. Cute. Oh, these pedals are going to piss me off before the end of the day. Oh, my blue dots.
There's only 5 players here, including the 4 of us. Well, this fucking grey road here, though. To get it all, I have to drive round and 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 no. Fuck it.
Right.
Fuck that sign. We have to get
You're
repaired as
heading
well.
up to Batiste also, or?
Yeah, I think Batiste is where I'm going.
Alright.
Is there anything more annoying than not being centered? Like, I'm not centered on my seat to my steering wheel, and I'm like, keep having to move my chair over an inch to get right again. Getting used to a new setup is so frustrating.
You gotta get the monitor and the chair and the steering wheel
and the pedals all have to be exactly centered, and yeah, otherwise it drives me crazy.
Hell, I do that in the truck, and it's like, okay, I've got everything set right for the seat, then I gotta move the seat to get tools from behind it, because I'm used to the second door, you know, even if it's, you know, the half door, not the full cargo door, and it's like, now you messed up the whole seat, now you gotta fix that again. I'm like, gotta be.
Are you getting grey roads too, or is that where you're picking up from?
Pickups over here.
Mine's is outside the town. I have to drive all the way out, but I'm just getting some grey
Oh,
roads.
you got a heavy haul, Moondog?
Yes.
I haven't had any heavy hauls pop up in my jobs list.
I've
Not
had
that I'm
a
really
few,
interested.
but yeah.
I'll wait to the bus station for everybody.
Sorry, Kev, what was that?
I'm just waiting in the bus station for everybody out of the way.
Okay. Well, I'm coming in there to get the road anyway.
All right, Moondog, when you're hooked up, you can go ahead and take the lead. Oh, you waiting for me to get out of the way? Yours is right next.
No, there's no okay. I didn't know if you were going to hook up and move, so I'll just.
No, I was gonna wait for you.
Wow, this fucking garage here is kind of weird to get to the fuel. But fun anyway.
Oh, can I pay off my loan yet? No, okay. Oh, I can. Yes. Goodbye. Goodbye, loan.
Is that the last your loan paid off now?
That's my loan paid off. Excellent.
So
I get to keep my truck.
Yeah, you get to buy a new truck to get the 8x4.
Eventually. I want to put a couple 100,000 kilometers on it. Another one.
Well, at least
Yeah,
upgrade
but
your
you-
engine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can. I got a Hey Zig, how you doing? I think I got a 480 in this now. I don't think I can go any bigger.
No, the Mercedes can go up to a 600 horsepower engine.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
All right.
It's
He's
like-
the other direction, but with this load, I couldn't make the left turn there.
Oh fuck, I went around the wrong way. Oh, never mind, there's nobody here anyway.
Well, mine's got me going this way, but
I have to go outside the
Alright.
town to get my load still. But, yeah.
Have you got
Mine's-
on, Joe?
I'm going all the
Sorry?
way to Cambridge, so I got to throw in your guys' waypoints.
Sorry, Kev, you're a little bit quieter.
I'm going to stop here.
Where have you got to pick up from?
See, just east of town, there's that separate area of the town.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to go get my loads from.
whoa! Chuck doesn't like whatever this is. What the hell?
I got to drop off just to the east of town.
I think we've got a convoy.
Hello, Travis.
Hi, Moondog.
How's it going?
I know that
Travis?
was you, Steve, saying hi, but Moondog's side, so.
No, I was actually trying to waypoints. He's going to.
Sorry, I
I'm
drove
going,
in the wall.
I'm going to Bourges. So we'll be
Bourges,
going left
alright.
up here.
And then Stu's going where?
Just east of town to pick my load up. I'm going to Bourges though once I get it.
Okay. And then
It's like 45 miles outside of town.
yeah. All right. So go up here and turn left. Are we waiting for Kev?
Yeah, mine's 91 miles, so.
Back east or wait a minute?
Yeah, you know when we come past the before we went to the rest fuel station on the motorway.
Oh, you're going to the Chemi or
Yeah,
Kemi?
the M's. Yeah, the M's.
By the Chem, aye. Chem iCal or something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So if we put a marker there, that means we're headed the wrong way. Then BP.
Well, the most direct route to Bourges is up the A75, but
Right. If we were going to stick with Kevin,
so he's going all the way to Chimmy out there, or Kemi or whatever.
yeah.
So that means we'd have to go up the A7 and on this B road to catch the A75. All right. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I would do.
And you're going to MVM, and so okay, but you're both going to be on the A. So if we meet you at the toll booth up there,
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
so I'll put a waypoint there, and then that'll route us me back going the right direction, going north. All right, very good. We'll meet you up
So
at the
we're
toll
meeting
booth.
the toll booth just past there. Got
Yep.
it. Right.
Where'd you go, Moondog?
I turned right.
Oh, you left already. Okay, I was on the map.
Yeah, I had done what you had did, and I just turned right and made it around the corner. That's all.
Yeah, spend what little tiny money you have left on red light violations, BP.
They're
Please keep your
B
lights on.
or J. It's the
Is
same
it-
guy from last
Is it
time.
that time with?
No, they weren't talking to us.
Yeah, it's
is
the
it
same guy
just
from
that
last
time
time.
but it's 7 o'clock, so you gotta. It may be. You know what? It may be to us, but that's the guy. That's the admin's name. Oh, I think that's what it is. Because I turned my lights off for a second to see if they were actually on. And then that popped up. Between 7 and 7, you got to have your lights on the server. So.
Well, I'm driving with the marker lights, just not the headlights.
Yeah, he probably wants you to have your headlights on.
Find me.
Same
thing in real life. I'm pretty good at seeing in the dark as it gets darker. I have marker lights on so you can see me. If you're flashing your headlights at me, you know what that means? I know that you saw me.
I see Kev right below me.
Yeah, I'll carry on. So I'll go and dump this off and then I'll come back up. I'll probably just bomb tire it up with you lot.
Right, well, I'm just picking mine up. Oh, fucking shut up, you bunch of stupid morons. And that was directed outside the window, not to use.
Well, I assume that.
Stu, you hate everyone, but we assume that you don't hate us as much.
Yeah, it's just like outside the window, you know, the usual Saturday night drunks. I'm a fucking drunk and we make as much noise as possible.
I don't have that problem. I'm usually that's usually me, because especially out here. Oh, I could be as loud as I want. Nobody'd ever hear me.
Right, I want to get my trailer, get the last of the grey roads here, and then we up use where you're going north. The toll booth just north of the town. Right,
yeah.
Cool. I haven't fucking serviced my truck yet. Oh well, I'll use a cheat route to get back. I'll get the grey roads and then I'll hit the F7 and then go straight to the garage.
Whilst preparing.
Aye, I'm just going to repair it while I'm there. It's kind of a cheat route, but I need to get it repaired anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's not as if I'm doing it just to take a shortcut, I'm doing it because I actually need to do it.
Hey Fred, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. My Little Monkeys. Wouldn't they technically be My Little Monkey? Yeah, okay.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. That's a whole other thing that I don't want to talk about. Keep that on the down low.
Are you sure, Mr. I love Winnie the Pooh on the top of my little car?
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with Winnie
yeah,
the Pooh.
but Moondog, if he leaves
wrong.
it as My Little Pony, it opens itself up to jokes like BP riding his little ponies, and then that gets all sexual.
There's nothing wrong with Winnie the Pooh. Nothing. Winnie the Pooh. And don't tell me you didn't either get it read to you or read it as a kid, because I know you did.
I know, yeah. I've even read it to my kids.
Oh, see, I couldn't.
Eeyore's the best.
Oh, no, Eeyore's the best. See, I guess, like, even as a kid, I must have known I was bipolar, because I always liked the rabbit. He was a lunatic. To be honest, I always liked the stories where they brought in whatever the kid's name was. What was his name? Jonathan Robbins or whatever.
Mr. Robbins, yeah. Jacob.
Christopher Robbins, that was it. Yeah. As soon as Disney took over Winnie the Pooh, I kind of stopped watching. I wasn't interested in it anymore, but kind of the same way I am with Star Wars. Thanks Disney for ruining that really cool thing. Stick with theme parks. You do that very well, and stick with movies.
Don't turn the movie into a theme park ride.
They can't even they can't even stick to their own movies because they can't draw their own characters properly anymore.
I'm so annoyed that they changed all my favorite rides at Disney World. Not that I've been there in a long time to fit with the Star Wars theme now. But whatever. I'm not in charge of Disney. If I want, I'll just build them and Planet Coaster. It's fine. Speaking of Planet Coaster, you still play Planet Coaster, Blue Dog?
I haven't
You
loaded
haven't
it
in a very
recently.
long time.
I've been stuck in a
Time.
I've been stuck in a cockpit too much lately and
It's
enjoying it enough.
Excuse me, sir. It's the 21st century. We call it the flight deck now.
Okay. I was on the flight deck yelling at the stewardess that she didn't bring me my coffee fast enough.
Wow.
Well, just as long as Ernie's no flirting with
Welcome
the
to
fucking-
Sexual Harassment Airways, everybody. I'm not. I have to say cabin crew. I get caught saying friggin' stewardess. Somebody will. Oh. Willox, hello, welcome.
Right, I'm heading up to the toll booth now.
Yeah, we're just getting to the toll booth now.
Yeah, that's fucking
Well, I guess I'll take one of the far right ones and where it's easier to pull over to the side.
I just got 24 grand from GH. And GH is leveled up. Nice. I'm at what? 100. Yeah, fuck it, I can't even get all of the money now.
Yeah, when you have so much that you can't even figure out how much it is, you don't really have to worry about how much.
Yeah, even if I like kicked all my drivers out right now, I would still be making more. I've still enough money to last me for the rest of the game. So
that's all I've dropped.
I could cannonball from one end of the map to another, and pay for the repairs.
Yeah, never take a job and still make money.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull up on this side of you.
But you know what? I've got this heavy haul. I should be having like beacons and stuff going, shouldn't I?
Oh, you should definitely have all your beacons going.
Oh,
Yeah.
Travis, you've got a profile picture now in Discord.
Yeah, I just put that on today. Just one of our pics from
Instead of the
4th
stupid
July.
smiley face, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It looks
Yeah.
like your must be a Mrs. Nut Wayne or something.
yeah. My wife and my 2 boys.
I can see 3 faces. So, oh yeah, the other one's just off to the right. Which is just on the
Yeah,
camera.
I think my oldest son kind of got. He's not cut off in the picture, but he is on the
Well,
Discord.
that thing
or
is only a few pixels wide, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got good eyesight. I was annoying the guys at work actually. Like this had this be trainee temp who was having to get taught for a job which involved cutting wire mesh, and he had to use scissors to actually cut the mesh all the way along. It's about 4 foot wide, and the distance between the mesh was about 2mm. So like the two sides of the wire are 2mm wide, and he's trying to look at this, and it takes him like 5 minutes to go from one side to the other cutting it. And I took up the scissors without barely looking at it. I just cut right across from one side to the other in about 20 seconds, and I could see the whole way along the line was he was having trouble focusing just from like a foot away. It's like, how the fuck did you see that? I've been doing this for 12 years. I do it easy in my sleep. That I'm playing lots of FPS games. Like, if you don't see somebody in an FPS game before they see you, you kind of die.
right. Which is why I'm never any good at those, because I never see anybody until they shoot me.
There's exceptions. Like if you see them second, but their aim is so fucking shite, you'll kill them. Yes, but in general,
That never seems to happen to me, because my aim is worse than.
And let's be honest, you haven't seen even Draco shoot you. Oh, wait a minute, he shot you in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm under the bridge. I'm under the bridge. Bang, bang, bang.
He did see me shoot him though. I shot him right in the. This is actually a Mercedes-Benz. It's a Mercedes-Benz, the 2014 Actros. I like to keep my trucks for about 200,000 kilometers before I buy a new one. I got about 40,000 on this one. I only use this in multiplayer, so I'm a Scania T guy in single player. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if I could have a Scania T on this, that's all I'd drive. Absolutely, it's all I'm gonna drive in single player. I like them so much.
I'm at the toll booth.
I'm not far off.
Alright.
You did see one just north of town, didn't you?
Yeah, up on the.
No.
Yeah, where are you? I don't see you.
It'd
I'm
be
just
east of town.
East.
We're on the.
Oh, fuck. Right, I better turn around somewhere.
Well, no, let's see here.
Oh, did you go up to the?
He would.
Oh,
He's
you
up
went-
on the A75.
That's the
that
way.
toll booth.
That's the way I was gonna go. But
Right,
then
I've turned
you
around.
had-
I'm
you-
heading back down.
Okay. We're on the A9.
Right, the east of town. Yeah, I can see you now. I have to go south.
Yeah.
And it's just south of town. Right, I'm heading back down. I found a wee turn through point at the.
You're gonna
booth.
go through. If you stay on the A75 till it ends, right? Go through that second toll booth, and then get on the A9 that way. You'll go through another toll booth, and then back around
And catch up to us, but it'll be quicker than going through town.
past through NVM and all that, and Jimmy.
Right, I'm hammering down the roads now. D75. Sorry, Kev. Sorry, Kev. I just spoke right over the top of you.
Like, you on the A9 on the one at the south of town, yeah?
Yeah, get on the A9. It'll take you, and you'll come to a toll booth. We're sitting there. I'm gonna have to move though. I'm just gonna move up a little bit and then stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm on the one on the other side of town.
There. Moving 1 mile an hour. You should catch up, right?
Well, I'm not moving at all, so I will be right back. Actually.
I did this on ATS one night. Was waiting for someone to catch up, and I could just quite literally just put it in gear and let it idle, and drove about 20 miles.
Right, I'm going to get a wee grey road on the way down there.
Who was it? It wasn't waiting for Zig. Zig was Draco. It was someone else running with one of us that night.
Armor?
No, it
Oh,
was
ATS,
either
right.
Marty. Yeah, ATS. It was either like Marty or something like that.
Oh, that's a grey road to nowhere. I'll better just follow them. I mean, yeah, yeah, I can see where the A9 is, and there's a junction just in front of the toll booth. I can just stop there on the motorway. Catch up to you there.
So while we sit here and wait, let me remind everybody of Farming Sim Olympics presented by The Monkey Show. It's a fun and mildly competitive skills challenge where you'll get to test your farming sim skills against other farm sim players and have a lot of fun and hopefully win a prize. The signups are ongoing. The signups will end on the 17th of August. Today is the 12th of August, so you have 5 days to sign up. Get the map download and everything and have a go. Get a little practice in before the event, which will be on the 20th of August, which is a Sunday. All the sign-up information is on the Twitch page. It's also on the featured video on my YouTube channel. It's also embedded on my Facebook page at Bipolar Profit Gaming Facebook. So make sure you guys check that out and get signed up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got some cool prizes, and it should be very, very interesting. Got a blue dot coming. Please don't smash into me. I'm just sitting here on the side of the road, minding my own business.
What? Just talking to the guys while they're working.
Sitting on the side of the road, minding his own business, waiting for his
In
button.
here? You can, just keep it turned down.
Right, I'm passing the toll booth here.
I'm not going to be on super long.
Yep.
Food? I don't know. It's only around 3:30 or so. 3:30 or 4. I don't know. Cottage cheese in there. I don't know. I'm unmuting my mic.
Right, Toulouse A9.
So, has there been any discussion on what time we're going to start the Olympics?
2 p.m. 2 p.m. EST. That's
Okay, so we're just going to same time as always.
Same time as always. Yep.
Okay. I thought it had been mentioned maybe we might start earlier, just depending, but I didn't know.
No, I think we'll go. I think we'll go at 2 o'clock. Now that may change depending on if I get a bunch more signups this week.
Right.
But the way it's looking now, I don't see any reason why we couldn't start at 2. So.
Cool.
Right, I'm on the A9 now. If you just want to, if the free users are there, you can just drive forward to meet me.
Well, you should be behind us, too.
No, because I'm in front of you. I'm on an A9.
Toll booth.
I went for a different toll booth to use.
Where are you, Kevin?
On the I9 toll booth just south. So go up to the 75.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Let me just get a. All right. Yeah. All right.
Oh, they went.
Oh, you went, Kevin. You went the wrong way. We are east of Montpelier.
I'm almost at the petrol station east of Montpelier. It's east. Oh fucking hell! I'm going west again. I'm going the wrong way.
I said the top of the south of town. You said yeah.
Can no one read a map anymore?
Right. You went south, but you needed to go
It's
once
funny.
you got to the intersection.
I went
where
the wrong
highway
way.
started, you needed to go east, and you kept going south. You're down to A9, down the bottom of A9 there somewhere. I'm guessing. Kev?
Yeah, I'm turning around. I'm going to drive the wrong way.
So which way do I want to head? Up to the I-75.
No,
We are headed
Well-
towards the A7.
Fuck.
I don't know where you are, Kevin.
Basically, Kevin, the way we went to get out of town to go to your drop off is where you want to go to meet BP.
Yeah, that's why we went up here
I
because
said no.
you guys said you were going to MVM and Shimmy. So I was like, well, we'll meet you up on the other side because where we are is just past both those places.
Oh fuck, there's a blue dot behind me.
Oh,
Hey, what the fuck? This blue dot's going the wrong way too. Fuck him, I don't care. There's a blue dot going the wrong way down the road following me a second ago. Yeah, fuck him. If he wants to report me, he's going the wrong way too, so.
You guys are killing me.
I can turn round up there.
I wanted to make one last trip. I didn't realize it was going to take 4 hours.
Right, I'm got on the right side of the road now. I'll be down in a second. East is east. Okay, sure, go east.
Alright, I gotta move though. Why is this thing's gonna be fine? No.
Right, I'm on A9, heading east. Okay, you know I said Poland side, that would have recognised that easier. I see a orange, I see a dot.
Moondog, what are you backing up for?
That's Kev.
Because I stalled
Oh.
and it was rolling down the hill, and I had to get momentum going up the hill with this thing.
Alright.
I actually tried to see how far it would go up the hill, just idling in first gear. It made it to about here.
Right, I've just passed Kev. And I'm heading to the correct toll booth this time.
Yep, we're just on the other side of it.
There's a gap in the valley there. I'll skip with that.
Well, this is not the correct toll booth, it's the next one's the correct toll booth, but I'm heading towards it.
I'm coming back.
Jesus.
Yep, that's why it's the monkey show.
Oh. Please keep your lights on. My lights are on. Shut
Yes,
up.
everybody's getting a BP, not just you. Somebody in the server doesn't have the lights on, that's what that means. Right, I'm going to hammer
Maybe
along
some
the
done.
boors. Well, hammer along
What
the
are
A9.
they going to do? Shut down the server because someone doesn't have their headlights on?
No, they'll kick you.
No, it's just a message to everybody, but whoever's doing it will be the one that gets kicked. Somebody somewhere on the server turned the lights off. That's all that means. And how many people's on the server? 700. Fuck knows where they are. They could be speaking for all we know. Right, where's it? Ah, yeah. See the toll booth now.
See, that guy flashed his headlights instead of honked, and then he got flashed like the sun back at him because he had a reasonable amount of headlights, and he didn't realize that like Stu and us, we have like extreme amount of headlights.
Well, I
Well,
don't.
I can whip
I
out
just
my
have
scanner
regular
if you want.
headlights.
That one has like 58 lights on it. Mind you, need the Griffin's tuning accessory pack to see all the lights, so... Yeah, if you don't have the Mighty Griffin DLC, you can't see all my lights, that's the problem.
Right.
Yeah. But as a sight behold when you do see them.
something. I'll get some great roads.
You know what? I'll do that too. Just let delay be any longer.
Oh, I'm not going to wait. I'll just leave.
On you go.
Oh.
Yeah, job easy. But I'm passing the fuel service area just before the toll booth.
Okay.
That's what, like 20 miles behind you, so I should be there in a second.
Yeah, I'm doing 68, so I won't drive you.
I'm just hammering at 60. I'll just turn up to 70. Okay. I'll get to 70 miles an hour as soon as I get to the toll booth. And just
Let me know when
smash
you
right
get.
into it.
Let me know when you get to the toll booth, so I can start accelerating. So you don't
Start accelerating
I'm
now.
on the-
Start
I'm
accelerating.
on the,
Well, for me anyway, but I don't know about Kev.
Okay, I'll catch it up.
No,
I'm on the
start
hard
accelerating,
shoulder.
BP.
All right, Moondog, you can go.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
you
don't
can
have
go.
if you don't have your lights on, Moondog, turn them on.
Yeah, I've got him on.
I see the toll booth right now, so I'll be there in a
I
second.
don't want you getting kicked because.
No, I've got lights on.
I see the blue dot at the toll booth as well, if that helps.
Yeah, I just went. Yeah, blue dot just went down the other side.
Yeah, I'm just at multiple.
All right, Moondog, you're clear. You're clear.
Oh, it's that fucking Titania again. She was at Marseille with us a second ago.
No, you have to get your loud from Stu on that multi intersection.
Aye, yeah, so you're just passing there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're not
just
far
gonna-
behind me, like I've just passed the toll booth.
Yeah, I'll just fuel now.
Yeah, so that's like 20 miles. Take you like 10 seconds to get here.
Should say I'm out of the city.
Now we're going straight through here, Moondog, and around.
Yeah, we're actually left 2 lanes.
You guys got that?
Yeah, left
Under the
no,
yep, under the Leon sign.
Yeah.
the on sign. Okay. Where's it Moondog's delivering to?
I don't know where he's going. I'm going to Bourges. He's going to Cambridge.
Yeah.
He's going back into the.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm going to Bourges too, so I'll follow my marker that takes me there anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm at the toll booth now.
Yep.
Okay. Then you're not that far behind us, and you're
You're like
about
10
to-
miles behind me. Just stay left, left in the Leon.
up under
Yeah,
the
I
Leon
won't.
sign. It'll say Leon E7, A7, E15. So that's
Right, I won't kill it with the speed.
Well, I'm
Yeah, me
doing
either.
70.
like that's gonna happen.
Well, 68, but whatever.
Yeah, model.
I just passed under the
No,
sign for
it's-
Leon now. Well, I'm coming.
Dragging a heavy haul behind this thing is it's not accelerating, let's just put it that way.
I see you. I can see you in my map now. If you tab, you can see me like 300 meters behind you.
Oh, we're changing roads again.
Oh, yeah, I can see you now. I turned my headlights on.
Yeah.
If it suddenly gets light in front of you, it just means I've caught you up.
Yeah, I see you back there. We're gonna be going right up here under the
Yeah.
Claremont sign.
Yeah, right to the toll booth again.
Yeah. Whoa, brakes.
And up this mountain road. Oh, brilliant. That when we came back
Yeah,
down,
it's not that
down a second ago. Yeah, that's when we came down on the way here. It goes through the town. Brilliant.
Oh yeah. Let's give the Scania a workout. Let's go back up through the hills with.
Sorry
Alright,
about
I'm stopping and paying the toll just because I'm not going to try and zip through and with this heavy haul and then make the extra turns.
All right, yeah, I'm right behind you.
Hello, BP.
Hello.
Oh crap! I've lost.
Whoa.
I froze.
So I go towards Leon, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Control back.
I can see the green map, green dots.
Yep. Leon, and then
Toll booth.
under the Claremont
Yeah.
sign, you'll see us.
We
just
see
went
it,
through the
Kev.
toll
You're
booth.
on the map now.
Yeah, I just seen the green dots at the toll booth. I was just about to go straight past that junction. Yeah, I can see the green dots stop. Keep on the road down, but take away, clear some cobwebs out.
Go back up this hill, be a workout for you.
It's only be on this road for a little while till it connects back up to the motorway. That is my
Right.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, did that game freeze for you back there as well, Beefy? You just left it over.
You just stopped dead, yeah. But I was going slow, so I wasn't worried about hitting you.
Right.
It froze for me when I was following Kevin through that one roundabout. It just like stopped and then started again, and I don't know what drawn in textures. I don't know.
Maybe just
It was
loading the
weird.
road
That
ahead.
generally doesn't happen.
I don't know. Maybe it's the server itself is getting a bit older or something.
Yeah, that
There's a
could
lot of
be
people
what it is.
about. We don't know if there's many people even on this server.
Right.
Woohoo! I got it up to 9th gear, going up this hill.
I'm doing 50 just now. Well, 80 in your terms.
And now we're going downhill. Can
Oh,
I get it
sharp
stopped to
turn.
make it around the roundabout?
And of course, you can't just go downhill. You've got to go, hey, how you doing, Kevin? Yeah, I'm not moving very fast.
Downhill, round the roundabout.
I
Of
see you.
course. I can go a little faster.
And whereas you go round it, I just say fuck it and take the shortest possible route. Which is just
Like,
left lane,
you rules,
round.
that is. I say it's GV rules, that is.
I have my own rules. I'm British. I drive the British way around the roundabout.
Yeah, HGV rules, that is.
Yeah.
Ah, sod the audience, go straight across.
Well, technically, that is actually HBA rules. Is if you can't get your truck around the roundabout, you can go over it. I'm just stretching the term can't. As in, can't be bothered.
Through the little town.
Yep.
Next to the river.
And over the bridge next, isn't it?
Wait, hold on, let me get all the wheels touching the ground again. Yes.
I better slow down so I don't win the back here. Big brake stick then. Oh,
Yeah,
the 55 ton. Oh god, you're going up this hill with that. Even the Scania's 8x4 going up a hill like this, it's going to be a bit of pain in the ass for you.
Oh, shit. Oh. That was a... Oh. Did you not remember this the first time you went?
Ooh!
Whoa.
Jesus, man, dog.
It's like all of a sudden it just decides to go, okay, that's a little bit too quick. I'm like,
I just seen your whole thing just tilt up to about a 30-degree angle.
yeah, well, it was just a, you know, an aggressive turn in the from the flight deck. That's all.
Oh, there's probably a reason to speed limit's 50.
20 minutes.
Yeah, well, I was at 55, 60. I really wasn't up over the 50. It was just enough weight going around the one bend. There was just a little bit too much.
See, I went around it at 40 and I was fine. It must be something to do with that trailer. Like, the way the weight's distributed doing it or something.
Well, think about the center of gravity on that thing. Think about how tall that thing is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the fucking gravel trailers, they're never any near stable.
I hate them, I do.
Yeah.
No, the car trailers are the thing that I always end up lifting up on less wheels than I should.
I've only got the box trailers, you know, the 2 metal containers on the trailer.
Yeah, that doesn't weigh much. I'm all on a digger, but it's not a big one. It's just a.
I've got the largest cargo of all.
What are you hauling?
I think I'm bobtailing it.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be
So
having
there
no
you
problems.
That's what I said, it didn't take me long to catch back up to you.
Yeah, I think mine just weighs 9 tons, so I had no problem just accelerating down that road easy.
I don't know.
Or pulling it up this road in 10th gear.
Oh, this is only 8 tons, this thing.
You guys, 8 tons, 9 tons.
Yeah, and I'm accelerating
Well,
up
I
the hill.
wasn't
54 tons.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get a heavy haul with this. I mean, it'll do it, but it's just.
Right.
Yeah, PP, you're not taking a heavy haul up this hill in that truck.
Well, I don't know.
Above like 3 miles an hour.
Well, but I'd still make it up the hill.
Yeah, if he's got it revved in the right gear, it'll just keep climbing.
Yeah, and I'll have a grey beard by the time it gets to the top. Oh god, that bit there. I hated going round that. I never realised how tight that turn was to get into that express stop. Came back out and almost flipped the truck.
that's tight in there. That's what I was saying on the way down. I'm like, that's barely a rest stop.
No, I was just thinking of turning and going in there because I've been past there about 3 times now and not gotten that gray portion of the map. And I'm like, sort of glad I did it now.
It's a little too tight for me.
I see you behind.
I don't even think about I'll go by a road. Oh, it's grand. I always figure, well, I'll be back again, and so I'll get it next time. I've been playing this game long enough. I'll be down every road on the map more than once eventually. So.
Yeah, like when I'm taking jobs, I just sort of look for grey roads and detours around everything. Oh, there's Chris. And I'll take like a job. It's supposed to be 1,000 miles. Can take me
guys.
up to 1,600 miles from me.
You wasn't close enough there, Stu. I headed up on half the wheels again.
Yeah, I slowed down a bit to give you a bit of space. I can see you were having a bit of issues there, so I was just slowed down just in case, because I wasn't quite concentrating on the screen. I didn't want to look back and just see your trailer.
Should be coming to the motorway before long.
Yeah, we're past the fuel here.
Stop. Actually, I need to stop in here and get fuel.
You need fuel? Alright.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm sort of like 2/3, but I'll just get some along here.
How's the trucking going?
Good.
Still going.
Good. It's been very smooth today. It's the way we like it.
Very cool.
Let's see if
Jesus, what the fuck are you going for this? Oh, one of these drive right around. It's okay.
I'm just gonna go by and.
Ooh, that was close. Managed to get around you though.
Alright, so we got some interesting roundabout action coming up here.
If you've got it started, you don't need to shut it off and restart it again.
Right, well, just get on the main motorway and wait for you there.
Alright, so around this way, and then... And then all the way around, and then right again. These things.
And there's Stuart. Fuck it, I'm driving a straight line.
Were you grabbing fuel there, Kev?
Yeah.
Okay.
140 gallons.
Hello, BP.
Hello. I'm just over on the hard shoulder waiting for...
I was going to keep doing 30, but okay.
Yeah, well, that's about what I'm doing now.
Navigated the spaghetti down there.
But I tell you, driving through France will make you pay attention to your GPS.
Clermont-Ferrand is just ahead.
Damn it.
Kevin's backing up because he missed the correct piece of spaghetti.
I'm not closer.
Well, Kev can catch us easy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the turn. It went stop and went off the side of the road. Stupid chink between the turning.
What the fuck is that over there? I'm looking at the map, just the... Okay, what is it? West of us? The A89 or something like that? And is that like a road that slips? It's doing a wave shape, one goes under the other, and back again. Must be a tunnel or something there.
Well, that's an airport over there, so my guess is that's the road into the airport.
No, I'm talking about the other side of the city. Well over the other side of the city. Mine's zoomed out max, so that you can see it, unless yours zoomed out max too. It's a fucking weird looking road though. I've not got one inside of it, so I'll have to go get that at some point. I'm just wondering what the fuck it is. It's like either a mountain road or a tunnel.
Stu's enjoying the scenery, so it's using 3 different lanes.
Oh, sorry. There we go. I was looking at the
Stu,
GPS.
I'm not going to be able to pass you because if you decide to pull off and get going, I can't keep up with you.
Sorry. I'll slow down to 50.
No, I can do 90. I've got World of Truck still, so.
Right. I'll stay at 55 then.
I got my cruise control set at 89. Coming up to a toll booth anyway, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah, well, Moondog's going to have to accelerate again, and his will be the slowest with the big Rex tech to the back. Even with the big...
What the fuck is that sound?
Don't know.
That's the margarita mixer going?
No, it's... How come your mic's not lighting up there?
Well, if you're gonna make so much noise making them, then you better come and deliver one here.
Oh, I agree. It's not mine. I'm just saying it's taking a guess. Stupid.
Travis's mic is lighting up just now. You got a pack of crisp or something there, or you just like munching away, no telling us?
No, because trust me, I know what it sounds like going through the mic because I get told often.
You ain't never heard Moondog eat friggin' Burger King through his microphone or McDonald's
You're right
through his
there. Sorry, you're right there, Kev. You just logged back into your truck.
Yeah, it crashed. Game.
Ah.
We need to start getting the thumbnails at the start when it's light. Well, we just meet up, we get a thumbnail then instead of like this bullcrap of darkness and just all you see is the lights.
I was eating a ham and cheese sandwich one time when I was flying, right? And that sim ATC popped in over like the eastern half of Germany. So I had to call in, but before I got a chance to call in, this guy that was doing it was a little overeager, and he was calling all the planes. I guess he was trying to get set. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be right back with you. I'm eating a sandwich." And he's like, "Excuse me? Like, I'm eating a sandwich. I'll be back to you in a minute."
Yeah, like, what are you supposed to be doing? I mean, wouldn't it be the same if you're an actual pilot up there in this?
Well, no. The thing is
they
that
brought you something to eat.
when they come online, there's usually about 5 minutes between them actually coming online and them being ready, having their map up and having their controller board up and everything before they're ready to actually start controlling, right? So I saw him pop up on VATSBY, and I'm like, okay, well, I got time to finish this sandwich. Well, he started calling planes, but they're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to call into them. Now, if they message you, they comes up on the chat and says, hey, I'm going to be online in 2 minutes. If you guys want to get your stuff ready to call in. Well, he just started calling planes. I'm like, I'm eating a sandwich. Like, you're not controlling yet, so don't worry about it.
I'm eating a sandwich, fuck off.
Like, I've been in a chair for 4 hours already. I'm eating a sandwich, so then I call him back, and he's like, and then he makes me wait, because now it's playing the game. Like, who's in charge? Like, whatever. I'm like, I got no problems. I'm just sitting here, planes flying itself. The further away I get from your area of control, the less interaction you're going to have with me. So
that's when you start eating another sandwich.
Like, it doesn't bother me. It's not a big deal. It's just, like, I get it. I get what he was trying to do, but I wish he hadn't been like calling planes. He should have just been, texting us, telling us this is what we're going to, I'm going to be ready in a couple minutes and, get your stuff ready. Okay. Because normally when you call into VATSIM, they want to know what waypoint, what altitude you're on, so they can get everything configured on their end. Yeah, that's fine. I have no issue with that. But you're going to call me and then yell at me because I don't answer you. I'm eating a sandwich. You're not controlling yet.
You could have answered to other things like I'm playing with myself.
Yeah.
See me says that. I got my hand on the control stick and I'm wiggling really hard right now. Just see what he says to that one.
You occasionally get these very eager, like, especially the new controllers, or controllers controlling a new area that they haven't controlled before. Because they do the same thing we do. Well, what most people do. They'll go on and see where everybody's flying and take an area that they can control. Because there's nothing worse than sitting there being a controller with nothing to control. Boring. So a lot of times they'll pop in where there's a lot of activity, and sometimes if they haven't controlled that area before, or if they're new to controlling, they can be very eager. And sometimes you have to settle them down a little bit. I want to say it was Dutch. I had a Dutch kid. He had to be a kid because he had a high-pitched voice. And he was rattling off everything so fast. And yes, you tend to speak fast when you're flying a plane or you're in ATC because you got a lot of information to get out in a short period of time. But, like, it is fully within my right to ask him to slow down. And I did. And he went about, a tiny little bit slower. I'm like, I'm going to need you to repeat that again, please. Slower. Finally, he figured it out that he was talking too fast, so. Because the next thing I was going to do was I was going to rattle off all the information he was asking me at hyper speed, too, because I can do it. I can absolutely do it. Oh. I'm like, I've been flying for 20 years. I know what I'm doing. Oh.
Jasper, is that field that you was mowing with course play? I'm seeing pictures come up from Jasper on Discord. That's what I was wondering.
59 euros. Are you insane?
Are you that far up there? You're next.
Oh, I'm coming into Borges. I gotta get this. I'm sorry, but I gotta go. And I don't want to lose another load, so.
Yeah.
Well, we're just
I'm getting off the highway here now, so that's fine.
I'm 8K out for my drop off. I'm honest to God gonna drop it off, and I got somebody upstairs bringing me stuff, so.
We see you anyway. You're on the map.
Yeah, we're on our back. Just a fair show before that fuel station we filled up at.
Right.
Oh, is that where it put you back when you came back in the game?
Yeah.
That was probably the last place that saved that, yeah.
I'm flying up anyway. Dynamic.
Well, I'm at Globu now. Globu? What? It sounds like something from Star Wars. I'm at Globu. Glober, or whatever it's called.
Some fucking blue alien that starts singing or something.
What?
It's Globu!
Where is it going? Where is it going? Oh, right there. Oh.
It says 129 miles.
Now, can I turn around here? Yes, I can. Now, how is it?
I gotta take off, guys. I just want to stop in and say hi.
All right, Chris, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
I'm gonna go play on the server for a little bit.
Excellent. All right, so while I back this up, even though it's very loud, I'm going to say thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, tomorrow, the Monkey Show Live from the Aggravation Nesmos map and Farming Simulator 17. Well, we'll be doing grass, I think.
Grass.
A lot of grass. So that's something to look forward to. Make sure you, if you're not following me on Twitch, make sure you follow me. Not subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell. That way you'll be notified of when I go live, which is pretty much every single day. Also, make sure to check out the Monkey Show Presents the Farming Sim Olympics. All the information is on Twitch, YouTube, and on my Facebook page at Bipolar Profit Gaming on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, too, to keep up with what's going on with the Monkey Show and with me in general, at Bipolar Profit on Twitter. And if I can ever get this parked...
Well, I'm lighting up for you so you can see.
Yeah, I'm trying to rush, that's why. Instead of paying attention. And there we go. That'll do. Shut you off. Undo you. Turn off the lights. Get paid real quick. Get my XP. Very good.
Jumping out right there and leaving?
Right there. That's where I'm going. Oh. So thanks, everybody. As always, thanks to Stu B. Thanks to Kev the Blue Bear. Thanks to Mr. Moondog. Thanks to everybody who comes and hangs out with us, and for everybody who's hanging out in the chat and everything. And Jasper, even though he wasn't playing the game with us, but yes, thanks for hanging out.
No, I've been playing Pumpkin the entire time.
I was getting to that point. And we will see you guys all tomorrow.
See you, stream.
Yeah, you guys want to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
And as his stream ends, I'm going to continue with mine up to my drop off. Might as well.
Well, I'm just about to drop off here and I'll catch you up.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, as always. I don't know if I'll be back or not. I always say I'm going to come back and then I get doing something else. Moondog, what time are you flying?
We're flying at 10. I mean, if you stop in and hang out, that's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'll probably be around. So.
All right.
Hey, if you get a chance, I put a link up on Discord to another map for Sundays, possibly.
Yep. I'm going to forward those all to David. he's in charge of that, so he'll have plenty to do when he comes back.
Oh yeah. I found one as well.
Okay.
Besides the other one I found yesterday.
Yep. Put the links up in Discord. We'll have a look at all of them, and you guys can pick which one you want. But
copy that.
All right, thanks very much, guys. I had a lot of fun. That was nice and smooth and fun, and I will talk to you all later.
See you, BP.
Smoothing.
See you, BP.
See ya. So you're going to Cambridge, Moondog?
Yes. I'm pulling out right now.
Give me a sec off. I got Sheffield. That's just beyond Carlisle. Swansea. I'll take the one first. It's fucking Sheffield, close to the place I'm in. Like the place I'm in just now is where the job is, so.
Right. It's not like I'm gonna bust down the street very fast in this thing.
I can catch you easy anyway. Right. I want what trailer do I want for this? I'll take the Schwarzmuller. Just because it's there. I mean, I paid for the fucking DLC, I might as well use it.
Yeah.
Well, I paid for every fucking DLC. And the plan is
Well,
to use them
I
all,
wouldn't
but
mind using the Schwarzmuller, but what I've done with... You can't choose and change it if you got an external job.
Mhm.
You can't, it's whatever it picks, so...
Are you still in town? Yeah, you are. I can see you.
Yeah, I'm just up at the roundabout, headed back to the toll booth right now.
Yeah,
the only thing I've not gotten while I was in there was actually the company that you guys were in, so that's fine. I I'm not going to kill myself with the company spots. I just want to try and get as much road without being a hassle.
Yeah. See, I was planning on doing like is get all the garages and start putting the paint jobs for the country on the truck.
Okay.
Right. If I bought all the fucking paint jobs, I might as well fucking use them. So if there's a truck that's in Czechoslovakia, I'll use Czechoslovakian paints. If it's in France, I'll use a France DLC paint.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm also going to organise my trucks. So I'm going to like count how many garages there are, work out how many truck types there are, and just split it between them evenly. How many trucks I need.
I'm also
Right.
saying.
Yeah, just try and have one of each truck type in the garages, and then there'll be plenty that the NPCs can't drive because they only have 250 of them. Right, out of Bourges, heading up towards Sheffield and Cambridge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the Paddy step out again. Park.
You're going to Paris, right? Okay.
Yeah.
See, if I had known what we were doing, I would have grabbed at that Mount Peeler drop off. There was one to, what is it, Lily,
Really?
and I would have just taken that one and hauled it.
Yeah. In general, in the French language, you pronounce the word as soft as possible. They don't like hard letters in the words, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a softly spoken language.
Yeah. Boosh now.
Well, I'm just north of Bourges on A71. Then Doug probably just a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah. I'm just at the next rest stop already.
Yeah, I see that. That's like 10 miles ahead of me. Maybe 20.
Yeah,
And I've got a convoy right behind me. Of, what's it, KP? KNP log convoys behind me. 3 trucks. Oh well. But I just ditched them off my tab menu. Yay! And I just passed the petrol.
Okay.
And I can see a toll booth ahead. Yeah, fun. Oh.
Well, the ping rate's steady at. Nope, I was going to say ping rate was steady at 106. Just as I get ready to say it, it bumped up to 544. Now it's back down to 106 again.
Well, oh, the toll booth's on the side road. Ah.
Yeah. Travis have a dog that's chewing on his mic?
To me, it sounds like he's got food. Or maybe he's got up off his seat and the sounds that might get put down. You know what I mean? Like if he takes his headset off and he puts the mic down without muting it, it
Yeah.
generates those scraping sounds. And there's Roy.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
Travis.
we can hear you.
Really?
We can hear the
that's-
margaritas that you've been making.
Okay, because I guess my mute button's not working. Oh, that's nice to know.
Well, whatever's the rattling around going on that you've got going, that's
no,
what we've heard.
Well, I had a bag
Yes.
of Cheetos.
Yeah, see, fill your packet crisps.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been muting my mic like I normally do. Apparently that didn't work.
The Discord
Okay.
update, did it change your hotkeys?
Well, no, I've got a mute button on my mic itself.
Oh. Well, did Windows
Uh,
update and change your audio settings?
It might have.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have the same
Yeah,
problem. When I first come in, I can't speak, nobody can hear me, so I have to go back out and then come back in, then it works.
That's weird.
Might have to reinstall.
2 seconds, Roy.
Hello,
Did you
Roy.
have to change your audio, like change from a headphone to a speaker or something like that?
Yep.
That happens to me all the time. It won't change the audio input unless
Okay.
for some reason, unless I exit Discord, change the audio input and then go back in. It doesn't seem to work. But you seem to just do it by going in and out this channel.
I have to close it down, then the whole Discord, and then come back in.
Oh right, aye. Yeah, it's the same for me. It's a weird bug. It won't. Well, if you change the audio channel while Discord's open, it just does not register it for some reason.
Mine's reset to the default, which then puts it through the TV monitor, and like the microphone will still be on the headset, and it'll be like, I'll say something to you guys, and then I'll hear it through the TV. I'm like, no, we don't want to do that, because any conversations we have, I do not want the wife to hear.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like if I put the audio through the speakers and then with Discord open, like if it's normally in Discord through the speakers and then I open Discord and then I change it to microphone afterwards, microphone headset afterwards, the audio will come out the speakers, but that's all will happen. It won't change the audio output for me. Whereas for Roy, it seems to not change his inputs. So
yeah. What's really interesting is when it changes it from the one TV monitor to the other one, because the volume on that doesn't work very well, and it's like I can barely hear anything. And it was one day I'm like, where the heck did all my freaking Discord volume go? And I happen to hear someone mumble real close. I'm like, oh. I happened to lean up just as someone mumbled through it, and I'm like, okay. Headed towards Paris at this exit.
I mean, Discord's good and all, but there's just something fucked up about its ability to detect audio sources if it changes them.
Just on the updates, it seems to do it for me.
No, that's a regular thing. If I try to change audio with Discord open, fuck you, it just waves 2 fingers at me. Another blue dot. Yay.
Slow up for the
toll. Oh jeez, toll booth. Talking to myself there. I just realised that toll booth. I was like, why is Moondogs going up?
There's the toll booth.
I'm just sitting at 30 until you pass me again.
It might take a while.
That's fine. I'm not going anywhere in a hurry. I've only got 2 hours 40 minutes of video. Normally it's a 4-hour video we'll get. How are you, Roy?
What's that?
I said, how are you today?
Oh, I'm okay. Just been getting some snapshots ready for the release of movie film.
Yeah. Is that with all the new snow mask or whatever it was you're putting on it?
Yeah, I decided to do the main roads in the end.
Is there another new update that I need?
That might be.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the version that BP's got, because that was the final version.
Okay, so I've got that then. Alright.
No.
No?
BP had one version after you, which is now in your code.
Okay.
Well, in private message rather. And you start off with 2 grass fields, 4 and 20. It was an error on my part, but it's like, no, I'll just leave it. Because the one that BP's got, which you originally had, started you without a baling trailer, and now you have a baling trailer.
Okay, well that's fine, because I sold all the equipment and Lisa stuff, and I've threw up there on Discord a picture of the pile of wood chips that are mounting at the port.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a decent amount of cash, so right now, while I'm waiting for fields to warm up enough to plant, I'm just chipping trees
Mm-hmm.
and putting them into pile and wait for the price to come back up again to sell them.
So you got
So
that bio heating plant in then?
no, I don't. I'm going to just put it right into the sell point with the fair.
So to make sure I don't go back into editing Newbie Farm, I began working on a new map.
A whole new map.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see that map you made for the Olympics. I thought that'd be quite a nice map actually for like you know, if you just expand it a bit, give it a town or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would make a nice map for the farm sim.
Yeah.
So you want to
No.
break from
Just
the
to use the plateau as a starting point and expand from there.
Yeah. Well,
Although I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to be a desert map, so that there's no need for trees.
no, trees will be there. In fact, it's an old map.
Okay.
It's an original Giants map that I'm modifying to my liking. So it's not a whole brand new map.
How
But-
9 or 11?
No, neither of them. 15.
Are you modifying 15?
Beyond Home.
Great.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Beyond Home in the Roy version. Okay.
Yeah, the Roy version.
Now everyone watching my stream will be all anxious. Oh wait a minute, that's just like me.
I remember that.
Oh no, there's a couple
Hey,
viewers.
check again.
There's a couple viewers. Okay. I just looked over. There's a couple there. No one said anything, but you know, hey, they're only there, and I know why, and it's fair. They left BP stream, and now they're watching mine.
And the truth is, Beyond Home was probably the best Giants map ever. So, to date, anyway. And Sovnowska is good, but Beyond Home was far better.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we in a city? Oh, it's Paris. Never mind.
That drove us through Paris to get to.
So, the designated logging spots that was originally in Beyond Home will remain as they was, but the train and everything else will probably change, and the road layout will remain the same.
Yeah, when I was in Bjornholm, I kind of deleted all the logging spots. Every last tree there disappeared. Just some strange phenomenon. Like, I ended up having to go to the logging spot that was on the other side of the map. Like, next to, what was it, the biogas plant, just north of there. Every tree from... Was it north or was it south? Fuck, I can't remember. It was right next to the biogas plant, no, that I was logging from, because every tree from where the train was, around to the biogas plant, and around past the cow field to the biogas plant, was just gone. I deleted the last one.
How did you do that?
I kind of took every tree, put it on the back of a Fleetwood trailer.
So you was busy.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't cut the logs. I just put the tree, not logs. I put the tree on the back of the trailer. I just lifted whole trees into the back of the trailer and moved them all at once. So I ended up with what was I got 4 on the bottom and 4 rows high, so I had 16 trees on a trailer at a time, and just dragged them straight down to the selling point. Reversed the truck into the train, so I didn't even have to unload it, because when I reversed it, the trees were stuck out the back of it so much that they actually hit the train, and Cook County has been sold.
Yeah, and you get more by doing that because the train has got its own built-in trigger. You could delete the log sell point, and you could still back the trailer into the train, and it would still sell them.
Yeah, and then you send the train off and get even more money. I got like 130 to 140 grand a time by doing that.
Yep.
And then you send the train off and get another 130 to 40 grand. So you end up with like 300 grand in one go. And I sold so many trees that way. And I didn't even
Well-
know you could send the train off at first, because I was watching one of Beefy's videos, and it's like, oh, and then you send the train off and get more money. I was like, what? And I immediately went into the game and hit the send train off button, and it came back, and I got like £2 million just straight up. £2 million.
For those who might watch Moondog stream later, just a side note, won't work in movie phone. The train itself, I disabled the trigger within that. The sell point's above the train, so you can still sell the logs into the train, but the selling directly to the train itself won't give you a higher price.
So you have to still load it into the train by loading it into the trigger, which is above it.
Yep, and there's no backing into it from behind like I saw people doing. There's a shed there now.
Oh, was someone backing into it?
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
I don't know.
Was it me? Was it maybe Kevin or Frito?
Or a few people.
Or a
In
few
fact, it was-
people?
yeah, there was quite a few people who did it, including myself.
Oh, okay. Then you can't be mad that they did it. It's just.
Yeah, but
In
we
fact, it was.
testing.
Yeah, we was testing, but who started it was Rambo. I went
Okay.
onto his stream one day, into his Discord channel one day, and he said, "We're streaming this." So I was watching. And he went, "We found a neat little trick," and he did that, and I was like, yeah, about
I'll
that."
remember that and change it for you.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I that's the thing that I noticed with Frito. If you're going to point out a trick, while the creator of the map can be present or view it later, that trick is not going to last for very long.
No. And the thing is, Frudo had already done that in his stream one night in, I think it was for 15. So, of course, in 17, the first thing I did was disable the ability to sell directly to the train. But because the sell trigger for the logs hung over slightly, you could sell directly into the train. Well, not into the train, but into the trigger.
Right.
And so it was like, yeah, there's that's got to end. That
You see
can't
that
be a
with
thing.
vengeance there, right? It's like,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
make
I
sure
was-
it ends.
I was contemplating on moving the cell triggers to some kind of container where you drop the logs into, and it acts as like it's they're being stacked somewhere else, kind of thing. Deal.
Yeah, I think you could do that in Goldcrest as well. Like the train trigger, you could take a logging trailer and reverse it over the sell point of the train, and then just push the logs out onto the trigger, and it should sell them, regardless of the trains there or not.
hmm I think the best cell trigger I'd seen so far was the one at the 09 map, where you have to load the logs into the freight ship.
Yeah, like so you kind of cancel
okay.
out the whole ability. You just make it so you have to lift them up and move them. The sell point is somewhere you can never drive to.
Yep.
So I wouldn't mind that, but it's just, I'm the kind of guy who likes, if somebody puts an X point on the map, I'll do it just to point it out, just for a bit of fun. Not to try and make money, just to... I like breaking things, basically.
Yep.
I just
Oh,
like
that's a
breaking
surprise,
games.
too. I never realized that.
I can't help it, I'm just somebody who likes breaking games.
How are you
So
today,
the-
Kevin?
In pain, all the bruising's come out now. So I'm only 10 rounds from my small back. But I made an effort during the stream.
Yeah, I would have been on, but the ex was here. Saturday, go down to the in-laws or ex-in-laws, as it will be, and then she always comes back to spend some time. So
That's fine.
yeah,
My
it's not
question, my question to you is,
fun.
because I've got my own issue with this. Do the ex-in-laws like you more than they like her?
They like her more than like me.
Okay, because my second wife's parents like me a whole lot more than they like her.
Okay.
That's why I asked the question, because I actually,
Yeah,
they like the ex-son-in-law a whole lot better than they like the kid. So
yeah, well, this is almost the same. You like my brother and his wife separated, and when she did it, was the whole family was on her side rather than his. Like they liked her far more than they liked my brother. I won't go into why and all that rubbish.
I don't know.
Right.
It can be sort of self-explanatory as to why. It's just
Yes. Well, you get the idea. It's just like she was surprised, like people supported her more than my brother, and it's like, yeah, well, we have had him for so many more years than you had him. We know what he's on. Well, it's true. She only had him X amount of years, but we have had him since he was born, and he's been like that since he was born. Which again, I am not going to comment on. Well, you can ask me again after the stream is over, but I'm not commenting now.
Nope, we won't ask because we pretty much know the answer without knowing the actual gory details. So we'll just leave it at that and go, sorry, Stu.
It's alright, man. I'm not bothered. Like, it's just more to say, like, if you want to ask me later, I don't mind telling you. It's just the whole fucking stream will go fuck themselves.
Right, no.
Just being honest there.
So, changing subjects.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to do some Instellar Rift in a bit, Moondog.
That sounds good. No. As I told everyone with the stream earlier, or before the stream started, like Stu and them, I'm in this chair. I will probably be in this chair all day, and the thing is, I'm probably just going to get fatter sitting in the chair and have no problem with it because that's where I'm staying. I'm actually testing. I've moved a couple of the computer systems to see if the cord management works better with what I've done, and so it needs to be tested.
So you heard it first on the stream. If Moondog does get fat, it's not Roy's fault.
Well, no. It's your fault because I'm playing the games that you're interested in, and I very much appreciate the flight sim.
To your head, yeah. Okay.
If it wasn't for flight sim, just think I wouldn't be on nearly. No, I'd be on just as much. I'd just be playing farm sim more, which then would be on newbie farm, and then I'd have more things to complain about. That's Roy's fault.
Thank God for FSX then.
Oh crap again.
Oh, you're running out of fuel. I've not run out of fuel. Running out of fuel. I'm completely out of fuel.
What the fuck was that? That's the second time my game's frozen. And it's not like my graphics card is struggling or anything. My CPU's not struggling.
Stu, I have an issue.
What's up?
Fuel.
I'm completely out of fuel. I'm at the
town?
Kelly. I passed all of it. No, I have zero fuel.
Oh god.
I ran out.
F7, go to Calais. You're right next door to Calais, just F7, you'll be at the port.
No, I'm going to roll down the hill and go across the train.
Okay.
I'm still rolling. I've completely ran out. I'm going to end up over and over here in a minute.
Yeah, but if you F7 to the garage,
off the side of the truck.
If you F7 to the garage, they give you fuel when you get there. Like they'll give you a small amount of fuel when you can drive at the garage. Yeah. But once you go over F7 into Dover,
yeah,
get a lot of fuel from that, and then drive into the garage. You'll be fine.
Oh, I had to make sure I stopped on the point without hitting it too hard. All right. Yeah.
Won't take off, guys. I'll talk to you. I might get on later. You guys are on.
Okay.
Probably be tomorrow. So.
All right.
We'll see you guys later.
We're doing grass, so bring your.
Yeah, I know. I'll be there.
Okay.
With my mowing hat on and everything.
Right. Did you F7 to Dover?
No, I'm sitting on the train. I gotta hit F7, and now I gotta hit enter, and.
Oh, I can see you now.
$1,000 bucks. $1,000 bucks. 2 hours.
That's when my game froze and crashed, that is, when I pressed F7.
Yeah, because that's the time passing. Anything that involves time passing after you're joined multiplayer for the first time and then going back into it will mean that it's trying to catch up time between where you are and where it is.
Daily. Oh, that's Travis.
That's the only thing you can do is wait 15 minutes to let it catch up.
Weapon
Didn't give a chance to
799.
wait, it just froze, then
Yeah, it'll freeze and you just wait continually until it decides, yes, I've caught up now.
no, it froze, then crashed.
Oh,
That's why I had to log back in. And then, you know where that little side road was, where you said that's a sharp turn to turn into it?
yeah,
Before the petrol station, we put it back there when I rejoined.
weird.
Yeah.
That is.
So
I can see your scanner truck, Boondog, because I F7 with you, and I'm inside you now. I can see the scanner truck on you. Aye, for me,
I don't like
just
the sound of that. Just ignore how that was stated.
I
Yeah.
seriously don't think that ship would stand a chance against the new our big ship now.
No, either one of the ships, your ship or my ship, if it was,
No, this ship has been
they
designed
wouldn't stand a
to.
chance because ours could probably take so much pounding before.
Well, he's put destroy fucking everything boom ship. It's got 800 weapons on it, only 15 cargo pads, and I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, you've only got 16,102 armor and 2,400 shields. Not so much. My big ship
No.
has over 100,000 armor and over 100,000 shields.
Yeah, it's like the shields. I could even add more shields if I needed, but because I've got room in the ship. But the armor, and then on top of it, if he doesn't have the cargo space for the weapons, having all them guns, if you've got no weapons for them, then you might as well just ram into the side of me.
Yep.
And even with that, if you did, I don't think that would do much.
Maximum thrust 448k. Maximum speed 68 meters per second.
60.
Wow.
There's-
What,
That's
his?
so slow, yeah.
there's fuel right
His?
for you, Moondog. About 20
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah. Mine's slow, and I think it's slow after all the armor, and it's still like 600.
Yep.
I could outrun his ammunition. Well, we could set up on a start line and go, okay, 3, 2, 1, go, and I'd outrun his ammunition.
That's an interesting concept.
And actually, I want to do one better. I want to redo, with your help, maybe. I want to redo one of those enterprises that they've done.
Yeah.
But I want to do it right. I mean, what they have is sort of small, but I want to do like the warp core engines, where we're going warp core, where the nacelles are actually several ion engines in row.
Yeah.
And it's the body down there which is the main nacelle, is actually your sciences and stuff like that, your storage, your cargo. That's what's actually down there.
So
I want to redo it.
But
Yeah.
who is they in this? Is it a server for public, or is it just like use guys amongst yourselves?
If someone pisses me off and I go off my own, I'll be able to defend myself. But no, I think we do want to do maybe an actual multiplayer, or we can just any of the Monkey Show we can subdivide into groups. And we figured it out. They don't want Roy and I on the same side anyways, if we did fracture that way. I think that the two better shipbuilders would no. You have better pirates and better out there. Frito's a very good pirate. I can see BP being a very good pirate. David would be a very good miner and coordinator type person, able to have supplies. But as far as shipbuilding personnel, I think Roy's top of the heap, and I don't think I'm that far behind him.
Well, I can't comment myself. The only thing I did was buy one of the basic ships. I just sat in the fucking resource bay, built, got enough resources back, and bought one of the basic ship types.
Yeah, and you can make do with that very well, and be profitable in whatever venture you wanted to do. But Roy's got a ship that's just massive. You wouldn't want to run into it and try and pirate it.
866 meters per second.
Yeah, it's just the way you were talking, I thought maybe you were on a public server and going against some random noob.
Well, we could, and we could take those designs to a public and then build it. It just take a little bit to build it as far as getting the resources to do it.
1.98 million mass. Maximum thrust, 20.3 million. Maximum power generation, 69,502. Armor, 107,655. Shields, 149,100. 1,027 cargo packs.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's just massive. It's just massive.
Nuclear reactor, 4 refineries, 2 assemblers, 10 data
Wait a minute. One nuclear reactor? Come on. Only one?
Only one.
I've got 8.
Just for the funsies.
I've uploaded.
Well, I wasn't sure how much they made because I went into the energy, how much energy it produced. But because it didn't have fuel, it wouldn't tell me how much energy it would produce. So I just said, well, okay, let's make enough. And to be honest, I could remove them and put something else in its place.
I've uploaded the ship to Frames Only Steam Workshop.
Okay.
See, the thing is that mining area in it is just too easy. One person can handle 2 asteroid terminals and process all the ore at the same time without slowing down. Because it's just so fucking slow.
But this ship has got a strip miner in it, so you could actually...
yeah. The one I bought, it had the same thing, but it only had 1 miner in it.
No, the strip miner's a big mining thing.
No, it's like a global miner.
Yeah, it's humongous. It's like 9 stories high.
I don't know what mine was, but it only had 2 stories or something like that. It had like one of those big ore processing things from the station in it.
Yeah.
It's a basic ship I bought though, so you probably would have found it in the list.
Yeah, the ship that I built has 4 of those.
Yes.
Plus 2 refineries with it. So.
Yeah. Although to be honest, Windtalk, I kind of got myself trapped in the tutorial in that game, so that was not a good start for me. Like, I see the bit where it says put the fuel in the thing. I put it in one by one, and I wanted to have all 5 in your hand at the same time. So, because I put the first one in, it was gone, and I couldn't get it back. So I couldn't have all 5 in my hands, and I was like, nope, failed. Yeah, that's just unique to me though. Like, I break games.
No, it's very easy to put something together that doesn't work, or forget something simple like feeding the oxygen into the life support.
Yeah.
Or checking to see if there's oxygen there and you're dying. Why do you die? Why is Roy falling over? Because he can't. There's no life support. Oh, because the carbon's built up all the way and we need to remove it.
No, this was the tutorial ship, the very first one in the tutorial. It gives you the resources you need, but I picked them up one by one and put them in one by one to the generator. So it never, it wanted you to pick up all 5 at the same time, and because I fed one of them into the generator already, I couldn't pick up all 5. I was stuck. I actually failed the tutorial quest because I could not proceed any further.
Oh.
Yes, I actually failed the tutorial quest, which should be impossible. Oh,
No. No. Because you're Stu and you can break things.
Yes, I break games. I mean, I can park a truck on top of the guardrail right next to you if you wanted to. They just do things that games don't expect you to do.
Well, there you go, Roy. Well, you're on the friends list, right? So you could grab his ship and build the ship and see how quickly you can break it. Yeah. And we want a written dissertation as to how you broke it, so that then Roy can go back and fix it.
There's no fixing things when I touch them. I mean, I even do it to the machines in work. Like, the machines do things they're not supposed to do when I'm touching them. And the foreman will come up and look at it and is like, what the fuck is going on with that machine? I don't know. I walk away and the machine starts working right. It's like, okay, machine hates me.
Okay. Then you have the same issue my son has. He went in and new company where he was working at, and the mill was supposed to be putting out granola bars or whatever, and it's supposed to be pressing it to the right height. Well, he went to grab the handle to twist it to get it down, adjust it, and broke the steel handle off the machine. And they're like, well, why'd you? He goes, all I did was twist and it broke off. Mm-hmm. I mean, quite literally, a steel pin inched round sheared off. And now, like, his coworkers are mad because it's one of those that can thread from both directions. So if they want to adjust it smaller, they can twist it. And then if they want it to go bigger, they got to take it out and go around to the other side and twist it that way. And when they do that, they glare at him. Mm-hmm. They did that for a while until the part could come in, because the part had to come in from somewhere else, not a week's shipping. Machine. Yeah.
That'd have been my excuse. Badly maintained. Badly maintained.
Yeah, no, it's producing food. They probably maintain it better than they should, to be honest. But this is the same kid that I said, okay, park the truck here and don't move it. And he goes, well, it looked like it would fit because I saw you parked it in there. And he smashed in the door on the truck trying to make it fit around the corner. I think it's his bad luck and his over exuberance to make something work.
In my case, it's just pure bad luck. The machine at work can break down for no reason at all when I touch it. Like, I don't even do anything, I just walk up and it'll just stop working. And there's a brilliant case a couple of weeks ago. I just walked up to the machine and hit the start button, and the decoiler that turns the coil of wire around to let it come off at a decent rate to let the machine use it stopped spinning. They went up to look at it, pulled the arm that's supposed to make it spin just to deliberately try and force it to spin, didn't do it. He pulled the arm all the way in to the maximum position, still didn't spin. He had to open the machine up, look through all the wiring, and then eventually found out that somehow the speed control had broken off just by me hitting the start button at the front of the machine. And how the fuck does that work? I mean, if I'd fiddled with the speed control, I can understand it, but unless somebody actually touches it, it should not break at all in any way whatsoever.
Well, if it broke off, it could have been a vibration and finally vibrating on a right axis long enough that it broke off.
It's not even attached, the decoiler's not attached to the machine in any way.
Oh, well then that rules that out.
It's a separate machine that lies to the side to turn the coil. It's only got a cable going between it and the machine to tell it when to turn.
Maybe somebody sabotaging the machines that you'll go to.
Yeah, I walked away and it was working, turned around 5 minutes later, and I was standing at a welder that was not far away from it. and walk back, and that's when it happened. So yeah, it's not that. I could see the machine the whole time. There's just something about me and machines that anything for a computer in it or CPU in it just does not work right when I get near it.
So if Terminator ever becomes a thing,
Yeah, just
we
put me
know
near
it's
the thing,
wrong.
it'll break down.
Well, we should be glad that the time clock that he has to use doesn't break then, because that would be something, wouldn't it? Oh, I went in to clock in and it broke.
No, it's broken before. I tried to put my card in it and it rejected the card altogether. It just kept pushing it out.
Oh, seriously? I gotta back this thing in. It's a heavy haul. Just like off to the side here should work.
Like the clocking card as well,
Alright.
it just constantly rejects cards when I'm near it. It'll push the card back out. And then I go away and it starts working.
Something says it doesn't want you to clock in.
That was clocking out.
No, clocking now. Okay.
It's not just games you break.
Okay.
So park this thing in here.
Although my favourite for the clocking machine is not anything to do with me, it's the temps. If the people are on overtime, so the temps are generally at the front of the queue, they'll fight over the clocking card machine to try and clock out first. And I just stand at the back watching, laughing, because I can see there's you know, like you have to set the machine to clock out rather than clocking in, and they fight over it and they don't have to work it, so they clock the card in and walk off, and they've all clocked out and they clock in, so that the time doesn't show up, so they effectively don't clock out. And I'm just sitting there laughing. It's like, okay, you go fight over being first. You've not even clocked out. Bye bye. And I've pointed out to them multiple times, like, you've not locked it. The next day, I don't tell them on the day, I just tell them the next day you've not clocked it. Oh, but I have. Look at your card. What happened? Because you're a dumbass, you never pressed the button. The next day, they still don't press the button, even though I've just told them what to fucking do. So I just give up on them now. It's like, yeah, on you go, clock it, and then your money, no mine.
Where are you going, Stu?
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Currently I'm going on the Grey Roads, but Sheffield is my goal.
Let me see if I have a Sheffield here. I do not.
It's only
Because what I really need on the truck is about 400 miles or kilometers to get it over 60,000.
Mine's 150 miles away.
Alright, well then in that case it's just going to, never mind then.
Well, if you want, I'll just cancel the
Unload it.
loads and we can go get a screenshot of it now.
No, I'll run it over with you. I mean,
Okay.
it's no problem with that. I'll do it after the stream, though. I'm going to say goodbye here. Check out us flying later at 10 Eastern U.S., Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be flying in Africa's. Not sure which planes yet or nothing. That'll be Zig, Draco, and myself. Check out BP Community Farming Simulator tomorrow for the big grass field mowing, and that'll be Sunday at 2 Eastern Standard Time. And check out the rest of everyone that's listed on the YouTube page and the Twitch page. So thanks for stopping in. Have a nice day. Stu, do you want to say it?
Goodbye.
Bye 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 bye.
Oh, and Jasper, Kevin, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
And Zig.
Yeah, I got a wild Zig in chat as well.
Yeah.
I did.
Zig snuck into chat, but Zig doesn't say anything. Zig doesn't even watch my crap on anymore.
It's all about time.
Yeah. I don't do it during the day when he's at work, when he can watch it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Draco. I have to put all three on at once to watch his for those big flight sim ones. Because I'm just like, oh fuck it. I've not watching that 3 times. 4 hours, 6 hours sometimes. It's just like, no, fuck it. I'll freeze at once. Mute 2
No,
years.
that's fine. That's what David does. I don't expect any less than that.
Hey, Sig. Hey. Long time no see.
Hello,
How
my
you
dog.
been?
I've been good, man.
Good. Congratulations on the new baby.
Yeah, thanks. He's doing good as well, so.
Good set of healthy lungs to yell at you all night.
Well, he doesn't scream or cry a lot at night, so I consider us quite lucky.
You.
Yep, you're leading. Go ahead.
Yep.
You going in town at Sheffield?
Yeah. 2 seconds, I'll give you the Transinet. Which is the one you just came out of.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have the same parking spot as you had. On the plus side, it'll probably be daytime by the time we get there.
Yeah. You know what? I can lift that axle now.
I've forgotten what my axle button is. I never even
I know
use
it's the U key is this default one, unless you've changed that.
I changed a lot of the keys already.
Okay. Well then, forgive me if I attempt to help you out.
Yeah, sorry, no, I mean it's just like the U key is not easy for me to stretch my fingers to in the middle of driving, so I just moved it somewhere it'd be a bit easier. But then I forgot what the easier button is. Right, let's speed up a bit. There's a turning up here, it's a sharp turn, but so I'm just going to do 50 because I can go around that at that speed. I think. If not, you get to watch something funny.
And maybe without recording.
Yeah. Me and Doug frantically searching for that record button.
I used to have a hotkey on the other computer. I don't have it set up on this one.
You try and drop my FPS here. Doesn't work on mine. I've got my graphic settings low in BP. He runs 4K, I run like 2K. I'm just getting a road here. It's one of the few bits in Britain I haven't got yet.
Now it's like Stu's got a stalker. Just following him. That's it. I'm practicing for when I race with Roy. I'm just following real close, and then I'll pounce at the last second. That's not Roy either. He follows you for about 2 minutes, and then he goes, "I'm tired of this. I'm going around you."
Unless you're fast, then I'll follow you for a long period of time and see.
Yeah, in my case it was what I hit a car and then you passed me. I was like, oof. I don't even know how they fucking managed that, like, apart from my shortcuts I took. Although you must have followed me one turn because you got the same lap time as me, just about a couple of seconds faster. Well, a couple of points faster.
I followed your line. I could see where you gained so much more time ahead of me, and I was like, yeah, let's do a bit of that.
There's some points, like if you go over the grass, you'll slow down, but there's other points, you hit it fast enough, you'll get to the other side before the slow down occurs, and you'll just keep going at the right speed. It's just a point of where the points you can go over are and where they aren't. There's also like going around the corner. If you have 2 wheels in the grass and 2 wheels in the road, you'll keep your momentum because 2 wheels are on the road and it counts you as being on the road. But it doesn't always work that way, but you can sometimes trick it like that and take an even shorter route round the corner. If what I'm saying makes sense or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're half on the grass, half on the road, and it just still counts you being the road, and you just hammer around it.
Yep. Well, in theory, the rule of the racing is that you should always have two wheels on the track at all times. So that would make sense.
Well, I've never really learned the rules of racing. I just sort of learned the rules of the game by driving like a maniac.
What's the fastest line?
Yeah, for me, the best way to race is to be at the highest possible speed all the time and use the brakes as little as you possibly can and go in the straightest line as you possibly can. You know, like instead of going from corner to corner round the outside like BP says, it's I drive the smallest possible arc around the corner and I drive in a straight line from the corner to the next corner to where the smallest possible arc occurs. And I just kind of keep my turns to a minimum and keep my brakes to a minimum. That's just from like years of gaming. I don't give a crap about the actual reality where you'd flip your car if you tried that.
No, it depends on the corner,
Yeah.
as to regards if you need to be out wide or if you can take the least amount of resistance through the corner.
Yeah, see, that's probably from real life stuff you learn, whereas me it's just like, fuck it.
No, I don't drive. So for me, I learned it from the F1.
Alright. Well, it's still something from real. Is that a real life F1 you learn from, or?
No, league racing.
Alright. Well, for me, it's always been a mental attitude of just like shortest route. And again, like the games I played that involved racing when I was young weren't simulation racers, they were fun racers. Yeah, like it was like Mario Kart, Destruction Derby game, where the rules do not apply. Sorry, Bruno?
That sounds like a really fucking good movie title. Fun Racers.
Yeah, Wacky Races. There's a cartoon show called that. You try watching the cartoon show Wacky Races. That was fun. That's practically how I drive, is Wacky Races. Just don't ask me to be Penelope Pitstop.
No, fine.
No, that if we're going to ask any of the Monkey Show to be Penelope, it's going to be Draco.
And he's not here to defend himself.
Right.
See, I was more like the wee mob car where they use anything to survive, like they've got the wee guy in the pockets that brings everyone in his fucking pockets to solve any solution.
I hope we get there quick, Stu, because I
50
didn't
miles?
close up all the... No, I didn't close up my drapes, and the sun's starting to catch close enough to the hat tracker that I'm jumping all over the place in my own truck.
Well, if you look at the F5, the map zoomed out max, you can see my point right next to Manchester and Sheffield.
No, I had to actually jump outside the truck and go to outside view.
Alright, okay.
Driving third person, it doesn't affect it.
That's always something, though.
Yeah, you can't hat track in third person because it's a fixed viewpoint and all, or can you? Yeah.
No, you can't hat track in that, but you can go there when the hat tracker starts working poorly or has an issue. I could fix it if I just stopped, pulled over, and shut the drape, but at this point...
40 miles to go.
Yeah. I'll just third person it.
I could never get a hang of third person driving. Like, as the truck just sort of swaying side to side rather than turning. It's like, it's more like it's on a rotation point in the middle. It just twists and turns.
But I do all my farming in third person.
Yeah, but the tractors turn properly. This truck does not turn. It's like I said, it's like it's on a a pivot and it just turns the direction you turn this wheel to. It doesn't actually. It doesn't turn. It spins like it's in a fucking roundabout. Sorry, it's turning left here. And sorry, just it doesn't feel like it's turning. It's like somebody's spinning it around to put a hand on it and just forcibly turning it the direction they want. Like this giant hand comes at this guy, grabs it, and turns it. That's a weird image for you. A giant hand comes at this guy as you're driving a truck and it just forcibly turns it the direction it wants to go. We're making a right here. I'm actually going to have to slow down a bit for this one. As insane as I am going around corners, this is a tight turn. Wow, those brakes work really well. Slowed down too early. Oops. Hello, dog. What are you doing?
I get done with this with Stu here, Roy, give me just a couple of minutes to refresh my drink and grab some pecan rolls and for a snack, and I'll be right back.
It's only 10 miles, dude. We're actually at the town now. Turn a left here and we're in Sheffield, as far as I can tell. Well, not right here, you'll be in a petrol station if you do.
Come on. Thank you. Sun diminished a little bit, so now I can have hat track back correct.
Yay. Right as we get there, I can see my delivery point on my GPS on my windscreen, which is a really zoomed in one. At 5 miles.
I don't use the in-game one as much as I don't have to, and just use the Garmin on the windshield type deal.
Yeah, because I'd like to, once I finish off all the achievements, start a new profile and just do everything by all the realistic settings, and turn off the actual HUD elements. I'd also like sorry?
To Cyber, I like that baler that he's got.
What?
Yeah, is that the Wiggler?
Yeah.
I like that. I was telling Zig and Draco that last night.
What size bales are they? Are them
Those are the small ones.
Yeah.
Oh crap, wrong place. Wrong entrance.
Zig, was there any questions that we wanted help with that we wanted to ask Roy? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think we kind of figured it all out.
We
worked through it and figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
that case, Roy, we don't need you.
What the fuck happened there?
Bye.
What the fuck? I drove into the thing to select where to drive, hit the enter button, my truck fired backwards. I was still in 6th gear and my truck went flying backwards at it. So it's not as if I hit the reverse.
I like that baler and I like the wagon with it.
Yeah.
And that would be one where, even with like a game extension, you pick the bale up. You can pick up an individual bale.
Mm-hmm. Is that all part of one pack, Cyber?
What?
The baler. Your Waggler, baler, and also stacker. Also loader, rather.
The wagon.
The tractor is in its own. The small square baler and the wagon that comes with it is in the same package.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I just made level
you want
49.
Do you want it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Do you have Dropbox?
I do.
Could you send me your email? You using Dropbox then?
There you go. Do you want to just meet in this repair station? Garage?
Yeah.
So I just leveled up to level 49 as I delivered that.
There you go.
You want the slurry tank as well?
Yeah, please. If you don't mind.
Yep. 1 second.
Isn't that on FS or the Farm Sim Hub?
Yeah, the Red Rock might still be on. I don't know. The Krone Emsland, the autoloading wagon, and the baler is not on Mod Hub.
I could have swore I saw that. Okay.
Oh yeah, the baler is like another version of the baler is on Mod Hub, but that's just the baler.
It's just the baler. Okay.
Yep.
Here you go, Stu.
Thank you. I guess see you next time. And end the stream. I'm going to say bye.
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 Bye.